Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Well, production shining bright. Fake hauntings just won't survive. Let's seek the truth and get it right. And debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Productions, here we go, bringing you the truth about the paranormal, not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Productions study pride. Fake hauntings just won't survive. Let's seek the truth and get it right. And debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Here we go, bringing you the truth about the paranormal, not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Production shining bright.
Whoops. Well, I had us added, but we just weren't there. What is up, all of you boobies? That was pretty dumb, wasn't it? Oh, well, it is what it is. If you guys notice, I've changed my name to the Pitmaster, and we will explain that very shortly. But first, let's say hello to whoever's here. It's so weird doing this without headphones.
I know.
I feel like I'm just sitting in a room talking to the room,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like ghost hunting.
Yep.
Is there anybody in here with us? Pomp was number 1. Hello, Pomp. How are you? Caroline Saxby. Hello. Good day, as they say in Aussie. Candy 7 is in the house. Hello. How are you, Candy? Carla is here. Hello, Carla. If I missed people, I apologize.
Shelly.
Hello, Shelly. How are you?
Ken.
Huh?
Ken.
Oh, Ken.
I'm reading them to you.
What's up? I know you are. Why don't you just say hi then?
Because usually if I do,
I
you
know.
still say it, Kristen.
Kristen, hello. Kristen and her little group have really upset somebody.
Who
Recently.
What group is that?
The Fear the Living podcast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They've angered somebody. I don't know how, but like really, I've seen some shorts in the last couple of days that are profanity laced, and I don't understand what I don't know.
People are.
But I don't pay attention to everything that goes on. So, hello, Hart. How are you? I've joined a couple of her streams lately, playing 7 Days to Die. That's actually a game that I have, and I do know how to play. Yep, Dawn, do the blankie hello. That is welcome here and
Hopefully
very much
it's
fine.
supposed to be public. Yes, this is public.
Yeah, this is public.
Mondays are always public.
Yep. Hello, Pinky. How are you? Goth Gal is in the house. Hello, Goth Gal.
Dana.
Dana is here. Hello, Dana.
Florio.
Who?
You're right on.
Oh, I was right on it. Hello, Florio. How are you? Florio goes live, I think, on Tuesdays normally. Kathy, hello. And
Who
we are
goes
down to
live on
bottom.
Thursdays?
I don't know that anybody does. Not consistently.
Do.
Well, you're gonna go. You don't go live.
I know,
you're going
but I'm
to.
going to.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why we picked Thursday.
there might be somebody that occasionally does, but not anybody that I know that's consistent. So, yeah, we let anybody in on Mondays, Ken. That's right. It's very, very. Taking a break from stream. Oh, hang on.
Bubba's trying to get some Blinky and Boo ain't moving.
Yeah, I will definitely join you on that sometime because that is a game I do have downloaded and do know how to play. You will just have to get me into your group because I know you guys use like Discord chat and weird stuff. And Florio, that's quite all right. I do that a lot. I lurk in the background. I cook and listen to people's live streams and stuff like that. So as you guys may have noticed, oops, you can't see it now. I have changed my name to the Pitmaster because I have
The next 7 days, it's nothing but smoking and grilling.
Mhm.
Smoking and grilling. So we had last weekend, we had smoking and grilling.
We had the absolute best ribs I've ever eaten I'm not going to say made. I'm going to say the best ribs I've ever eaten in my entire
And
life.
made.
And made.
They were top notch.
I will not buy baby back ribs anymore from now on at St. Louis style. And I will not do the 3-2-1 method ever again because you just dry them out.
They were
they were
so good. They just melted in your mouth. They were like, oh, yummy.
And we spent $20. We got 2 meals out of it because we still have another one sitting in the fridge. Her and I split half a rack. These things were massive. And then we sent a rack over to her mom's house and they got 2 meals out of it. So yeah, for $20.
And that included the sides.
Families, 2 meals.
For us.
Yeah.
That included sides for us.
Yep. So.
And then the next day, you smoked pork butt.
Yep.
Which has been a shitload. Again, really, really good.
Yep. And
we had a massive amount.
Yeah. And I did. So that was $16 for that. And it's feeding multiple people, multiple meals.
Jenna's got some coming home in the freezer for her. We got some. We ate it yesterday. We ate some today. My mom had some.
But I did one thing different this time. I brined it, which I've never done that before, overnight. Oh, damn. Bless you. Game changer with the flavor for sure. Thank you, Carla, for being a member for 9 months. And yes, buy our shit, please.
And the best part is Demon Chicken's coming this Friday.
Yep, we got the second annual Demon Chicken coming up. Hey, Bill, how are you? We got the second annual Paranormal Barbecue coming up Saturday. I'm sure we will take some videos of that. That's stuff that's probably going to go on Dana's channel.
Yeah, that stuff will be going on mine.
Ken, they were so fall off the bone, but you could still bite them. I don't like them. I don't want like pulled.
I mean, you could ribs. Bite them and they just easily came off the bone. But you
could still get a bite.
You could still get a bite. It wasn't like they were falling off. I mean, some parts of it did fall off the bones, but I mean, it was really.
Oh, the bone! You pulled the meat right off the bone.
Yeah, it was really.
But it wasn't mush. Sometimes ribs, if they're overdone, they can be mush. Pinky, you have an appointment. Where do you live that you have an appointment? Obviously not in the Eastern time zone. Well, maybe you do. I mean,
yeah, some people could have later.
Could be work related, so who knows? Carla said she's bringing side dishes. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna make some cheesy potatoes too. Plus, we'll have
pasta salad and baked beans. Yeah. Plus, then everybody that's coming will bring a side dish to share or a dessert.
It's a bunch of older ladies, so there's gonna be.
Usually we invite all the friends in that, but this year we're my mom. We were just going to keep it to family, and my mom's like, "Can I invite my friends?" So we're like,
as we're going on our live show and announcing it to the world that we're cooking chicken Saturday. If Harold sees this, I'm going to get a call from. I'll start getting calls from people.
Well, you know what? People can pay for your services for chicken and pulled pork and. Yep.
I'll just have to do it again because there's not going to be enough to give to a whole lot of people this time. Usually we hit the neighbors up and give them some, but sorry, Julie, we just, it always goes to food.
Yeah.
James is in the house. I must have missed. Oh, there he is. Hello, James. Let's see. I did St. Louis style ribs a few days ago for Joe, and
we found a good barbecue sauce too.
Yes.
Oh.
What is it called? Killer Hogs, I think.
Oh,
and then the other one too was really, really good. Yeah, I won't use Sweet Baby Ray's anymore.
I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, you can pull off. You don't get the smoke flavor doing them in a crock pot, but you can definitely make some good ribs in the house for sure. My mom used to. My parents never really grilled stuff, but. In my grill, it's a grill smoker, if that makes sense. It's like the Big Green Egg, but a different brand, a better brand, in my opinion. It's called a Primo.
It's Blues Hog.
Blues Hog, that's what it was.
And then Kinder's Honey.
Yep. Blues Hog and Kinder Honey, and then maybe it was Killer Hogs was the rub.
Yes, Killer Hog.
That's a good rub too. It's got because a lot of times I'll get some rubs and they don't say anything about being spicy. And, I put a lot on and man, then you burn your friggin' mouth. It's like, shit, I wasn't expecting that. This was called like Louisiana Sweet or some shit like that
It
with
was,
rub, and
yeah.
it's like fire.
Then what we put on the chicken though? Oh,
The chicken seasoning is the best on the planet, but it's hard to get.
well, you can lay down right there. I'm
Hello,
not keeping
Calamity.
you down.
How are you? Glad to see you got your internet back. He went some days without some.
Oh,
It wasn't totally gone. I think it was just really, really slow. Like broken slow. Hey, Chris, how are you? I've seen that you've been the subject of some shorts over the last couple days that are full of profanity.
Lay down.
Oh, fuck yeah, Carla. We do those too. Ironically, we do those as an appetizer for Christmas and like New Year's.
Yeah.
I don't really make them.
We don't usually make them. Well, we do make them occasionally in the summer.
Yeah.
But most of the time we make those in the wintertime.
Bacon wrapped stuffed jalapenos, yep, with the cream cheese, and I mix like cheddar, bacon, all kinds of shit.
Stop.
And then wrap them with bacon. Those are delicious. Delicious.
No, stop
Mom's
it.
gonna bring ice cream. Yeah, no, it'll be done.
Yeah, like I said, it will be
5 minutes outside of our house with ice cream right now.
Right now, it's yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a chance. It is.
You're getting behind.
Blistering
just so you
hot.
know.
I don't care. It's all right. Mistress Kaylee, how are you? Everybody knows I'm behind all the time anyway.
I know, but if I usually scroll it, we get through it faster.
I know. That game is sexy so far. Gorgeous. I don't know what game. I missed the game. Oh, apparently a horror game they're talking about, but I missed the original comment.
Bill's here.
Yep, Bill is here. We said hello to Bill.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I didn't.
So go ahead and make your big announcement.
Yeah, since Bill is here, so he gets people can kind of see who we're talking about. So I'm actually going to do my first live on Mrs. Boo's channel.
Yep. We'll give you guys a heads up on.
Yeah, I actually have it posted on our Discord, on our Facebook, right now. But on July 10th, Thursday, July 10th at, I believe I said 7. Yeah, so. 7.
I haven't looked at our Discord in probably 6 weeks.
So I am going to be going live. My first guest is going to be Carburetors and Coffee Bill, because we've been saying for the longest time that I have to have him on because I have card questions. So I'm finally I'm like, you know what? We're trying to transition to having people drawn to mine. So you need to go and subscribe to my channel. I have one of the why can't I think of the name? Mods can go ahead and put my channel up. Go ahead and subscribe, because on July 10th you'll get some of the demonic chicken stuff this weekend that we're going to be doing, and then you'll also get to get the link for, well, you'll get to see my first live that will be with Bill. Because we are going to, I mean, it's funny because every time Bill and I always have conversations, it's always funny. So it's like, this should be interesting, because I have several different card questions I want to ask. And then we'll talk about paranormal.
Spaghetti alla paranormal. I can't even say that. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. We should have him on as a guest sometime.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been on a guest on.
No, he would be cool, because
then
so everybody can. Because there's like not a lot that I watch, but I do watch.
She likes that wrestling.
I love the wrestling. It's so funny. So
it is funny.
Especially with the characters, it's like it's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
you have to catch me up, Kristen.
So yeah, so everybody needs to come July 10th at 7 o'clock on Mrs. Boo's channel to catch up with Bill and I as we talk about cars and paranormal. And let me tell you, I got some really doozy questions that I've been dying to ask Bill for quite some time. So I finally will get them answered. So I can't wait.
Yep. Yeah, it's demonic chicken. Well, I mean, we don't know if it's demonic yet. We don't have it.
Yeah, we don't have this one, but last year they were demonic. So
there was 3 of them that were giving us problems. I had to do an emergency exorcism, and it was crazy. I think most of you guys have probably seen the video, but it's all up on the channel. So if you haven't seen it, go look for it. It's,
and then you have to wait till the
Barbecue
end, because you got to see Bubba's little Mission Impossible there. So
Yeah, Kaylee, we've been. I mean, I know I'm busy, and he's probably busy too, and we just haven't connected yet. We keep talking about how, because I'm assuming he needs some info to create our wrestling
Yeah.
characters. So that's been talked about. We just haven't done it yet. Hello, Miss Raven. How are you?
Yeah,
No,
no, I don't think that's gonna work.
that ain't gonna happen, ain't gonna happen.
Nope.
Sorry. No.
But yeah, so our said that should be a pretty interesting show.
Any guitar that I've ever had that I've gotten rid of, I've been pissed off. I had a 19, I think it was a like early 70s Gibson Les Paul Custom Black Beauty. Oh my God. And guys, I apologize for this in advance. I joined a country band, and that is not a country band guitar. So I traded my brother. He had a Telecaster. So he gave me some money in the Telecaster for that Les Paul Custom. And I said, but if you ever go to get rid of this, you got to give me a chance to buy it back. So I was done with the country band. I was like, no, fuck, I want that guitar back. I need it back. So I called him up one day and I was like, dude, I want to get that guitar back if you don't mind. And he was like, I already traded it in. He traded it in for what did he get with it? That double neck Gibson SG. And I was like, what do you mean? You were supposed to give me a chance to buy it back. And he's like, well, I called you and you didn't answer. I'm like, you mother. I was pissed because I loved that guitar. That was the best guitar I've ever owned. That thing, stupid country music. That's why I hate country music to this day.
Now I know.
Because I lost my Les Paul Custom.
Yeah.
I should write a country song about it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Yes, I traded with my brother. And usually...
he didn't trade his brother. He traded the guitar to his brother.
Wanted to trade him after that. But he normally doesn't do shit like that, so that really surprised me.
Yeah, it's surprising. But yeah, so everybody needs to go ahead and subscribe to my page, and you'll get to see some demonic chicken.
On YouTube, it's a channel.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's not
channel.
A page.
To my channel, and we will have demonic chicken.
Hello, Anna Banana. How are you?
We'll have demonic chicken this weekend, and then we will have
Bill. Well, it won't be this weekend. I mean, maybe if I throw something together real quick, video-wise. But
I can have videos that I put up there too.
Yeah, you can post videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's your channel.
That's right.
I suppose I'll allow it.
But if you do want to go watch one from last year, go watch and watch for Bubba at the end because it is hysterical.
Yep. Hey, Mariah, how are you?
It's just
maybe
too
Zach
funny.
too. Hopefully Zach is here with us. Hello, Bill Brutus. How are you? We're doing good. Hands yellow, heart red. I don't know what the hell. Oh, sometimes it doesn't show the emojis. It spells them out. But other people it shows them.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird. I wonder if he's got like a Samsung phone or something. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know how, or yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Thank you so much.
How many subs do you have on your channel?
Last I saw it was like I think around 65. I think.
Pretty good. That's respectable.
Mm-hmm.
I had.
Let's see.
40 subs for about 4 years, but I didn't really focus on stuff. I didn't really put much up there. And there's some of the older videos that I did where I made some good points that I want to redo because I don't like them. It was, I mean, I liked it at the time, but the quality is not.
I have 72, so thank you.
Oh, wow.
I'm getting there slowly.
Yeah. How many do we have on this channel?
Hold on, I'll tell you in just a minute.
I can look right here and see.
Well, yeah, because we have 3.75.
Okay, so we're starting to flirt with 4,000, but you know, I need to get some videos done and up. I have been so unmotivated.
It's just that we've been so our downtime's been hectic.
Yeah,
still,
you all have heard the reasoning and stuff, but I've just been so unmotivated.
And this whole past weekend was because we had fireworks. Although this is kind of funny. We have one dog absolutely hates fireworks. One dog that absolutely loves fireworks. Boo just sat out there.
I'll show that. I'll highlight it.
And so we have Bubba, and Bubba found a new hiding spot. So we are going to make shift that into a permanent hiding spot for him. And then Boo was outside watching the fireworks. No leash, no collar on, just sitting out there and watching the fireworks. So it's like, okay.
Until last night, she lost her outdoor privileges.
She lost her, yeah.
Her front yard privileges.
Well, we thought we had this hole in the middle of the front yard.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
Right
just
in the center.
Right in the center. And it was like, well, we thought, because the bunnies are right there all the time, so we thought, oh, maybe they made a nest. Well, for like several weeks, nothing. Hold on, she's got to get shamed.
She knows we do this. She calls every time.
Hi. God damn it.
We haven't missed a live on a Monday, and I don't know how long. Yet she still calls every Monday.
Was he your first?
Yeah, I think he was when we re-upped and started doing them again.
Oh, on our Mondays, right?
Yeah, because we had stopped for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, that is so interesting.
Because I mean, we've lost a lot of live shows from the original Facebook.
Yeah,
page.
it must be a luck thing then for him to be like the first. So who knows? Well,
Yeah,
Jenna
Julie,
will probably be on our live now because she's probably embarrassed.
Julie, the fireworks have actually been very, very tame this year. Like usually they start the first week of June and go till fucking September, but it's been.
We've only had a couple like bottle rockets, but then like this because we had fireworks Saturday and for the township, and we ended up.
And I don't hate fireworks. I just don't like what it does to the dog. It makes things annoying because we can't. Well,
and Bubba hates it, and so he has to get highly medicated. So it kind of sucks, but
yeah.
It's crazy because then he has to get medicated but he does really good. Then like yesterday at like what was it 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Like people next door, one boom,
one fucking like
one boom, and then he's off.
And we're talking like dynamite boom.
Yeah.
Like it just one. Why? At 6 o'clock on a Sunday night, just blow up one fucking firework.
And then we heard another one like at 10 o'clock. It's like seriously.
Yeah, if you're gonna put on a show or have a party and I get that. I understand that. I'm not trying to say because our dog's afraid that nobody can do fireworks, but
just
God damn, just to do one like 3 nights in a row, it's like.
And now we'll have it probably every day going up to 4th of July. And now we're like, how do we medicate him? Because we could have people start on Thursday.
But last year it was a lot slower too.
Yeah. But it also was during the week how 4th of July falls. But this year it's kind of like they could start Thursday because Friday
because everybody's got
Fridays it's off, and then it could go from Friday into Saturday, or we could go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's like who knows?
We didn't explain this part of it though. So our community does a fireworks display the week before the 4th every year, and it's 20 minutes. It's nice. The whole community is packed. Like it's.
But then we have
a guy behind us does them.
Down the main street, which is like a block down and 2 blocks over. He does a 20-minute display.
And then, but everybody was pretty much wrapped up about midnight this year.
Yeah.
And they really didn't start before the big one started. So
yeah, which
Bubba
is nice.
had very little, panic time because there's been times where holy shit,
and you think he's going to have a heart attack.
Oh. So, yeah. Yep. Country people really, really like to blow shit up.
Yeah, and and we did at one point have people across the street doing it, so that made it worse because then he could hear it a lot more. But we've learned we turn all the lights on in the house, we turn all the TVs on, all the fans on, and so there's so much noise in the house you couldn't even hear the fireworks in the house really.
Plus we've got new siding on the house and they put a layer of insulation.
Yeah,
and that's really helpful.
Makes a big difference too.
It's not. You can't avoid the big booms, the bassy ones, the pro ones. You can't. There's no keeping that noise out. But
he did good.
As far as the rest of the neighborhood, we can really get away with not hearing them. And again, I do like I like watching them. I don't mind them.
And it's nice because we can actually sit outside in our front yard and watch them. And then to see the ones that are across, like on the main street, we just have to walk across the street and watch them. So it's like, it's not too bad. So we at least get to watch them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so
and beat the crowd.
What's hilarious too about Toledo is that honestly, the lower income neighborhoods are the ones that have the most money to spend on fireworks because they blow shit up for 3 months. It's crazy.
I'm kind of glad we live where we're at because
they're all on food stamps, and I'm not knocking people on food stamps, but they got money for fireworks somehow. It's crazy.
It's nuts. Jenna, you probably wanted to see your dogs, and they're both laying down.
Yeah,
Sorry.
They're both sleepy. Yes, fireworks a big thing in the UK. I don't know. You guys blow them up? I mean, because
yeah,
we definitely in the States we like to blow shit up.
Well, and then around New Year's we get them too. So usually usually it's Memorial Day to Labor Day. We would get them all the time. But now we only get like a little bit before we have our township ones, and then a little bit before, and then usually we get them at like New Year's, and that's it.
Yeah. Hey, Michael, how are you? Yeah, they used to be cheap as hell, but they're they're
even like
they're expensive.
You know how like the snaps used to get for like $1 for a box? Those are like $4.
Fireworks stores used to be like, okay, you buy one get 4 free. Like that's how they used to be back like when my dad would go out every year 4th of July. They'd go out and buy a bunch of shit.
I mean, we used to get like bottle rockets. You'd get like a pack of like 20 bottle rockets for like $1.
They'd hold them in their hands and light them things up like they didn't.
But you get bottle rocket or like the snakes, the bottle rockets, the snaps. They used to you used to be able smoke bomb. Yeah, you used to be able to get like 5 smoke bombs for $1. Now, I mean, it's like $3-4 bucks.
On the 4th of July, they would. I'm 7 years old. They would give me a cigarette so that I could light the fireworks. Like, it's crazy. And I'm running around drinking their leftover beers and shit because they were all so hammered by the time it was time to blow stuff up. You should what they do in Naples with fireworks on New Year's Eve. Yeah, we do get them here New Year's, which is funny because we always go
see what they do.
Oh, okay, my bad. We go to her mom's every year for New Year's, but we race home to get home like before midnight because we know fireworks are coming and we usually have the dogs. So
I always love it though, because if they sell fireworks in the stores and you see it like at Sam's and Costco and like at Kroger and Meijer, on the door going into the store, they have to say that you cannot smoke 300 feet from fireworks. And it's like, you're not even close to them.
That was another thing too back in the day is that
you couldn't buy them at the grocery store.
Legally, you could go buy them in Michigan and bring them into Ohio per Michigan law because you had to sign a paper saying that you were taking them out of the state.
Yeah,
but then Ohio was the same way.
You can't shoot it. You
could buy them in Ohio, but you couldn't use them in. It was so you'd have to sign a paper saying that you weren't going to blow them up here in Ohio.
So my thought is, how are you going to prove where you bought them? Because I mean, they're all the same. Yeah. I mean, it's so crazy. Crazy.
New York has all the stupid fireworks. We can only have. Yeah. Yep. But see, we got the real ones here in Ohio. That's for sure. Hey, Ghost Wiener, how are you?
Yeah, we had. Now, when my uncle lived where my mom is now, when he first moved into that neighborhood, they're right on the lake, and so the houses on the lake used to put on a fireworks show. Like everybody would pitch in and donate money, and they would do a fireworks show. Well, I remember it was the kids were little, like Jenna, Aaron, and Blake. Like Aaron was not able to even walk because Aaron was back with my mom, and it's because she was only like maybe a month old. And so we took Jenna and Blake and we went to sit and watch fireworks. We had a fight. They came right at us. And so we never went there again. We just watched from my uncle's house.
I think
because it was just like, what the heck?
I think seeing how stupid my parents and not my mom wasn't part of this, but my stepdad and his family were with fireworks. Like I've never been. Plus I saw a guy one time they had like, the mortars and This dude got popped in the face. One went off quicker than it was supposed to. The doctor said it was like somebody had him in a hole buried up to his neck and just bashed his face with a sledgehammer. That's how the doctor described it. Like that ain't cool. Hey Laura, how are you?
My best story is when I was old enough to drink. And my friend and I, because we used to have a festival right down on the main street where the fire station is. And so it was a drink fest. And so my friend and I actually went and had our buckets of beer, came back. We had these like bottle rockets that were like this tall, and you had to shoot, and you stuck them in the ground. You had to light them. My friend and I could not light the lighters.
That's why my parents gave me a cigarette.
I know, but we were that drunk. We could not get a lighter to work. And we tried matches. We couldn't get anything. So it was funny because there's some biker guys that live next door, and they had a great time laughing at us trying to do anything and everything. And so they finally came over and lit it. And so we were laughing so hard because we could. They probably sat there for a good hour, laughing at the two of us trying to get it to go, and we couldn't.
And they used to like to party back in the day.
Mm.
Thank you, Sky Talker, for the gifted membership. We appreciate it.
I still would, but we found out I'm a lightweight anymore. Yeah. Oof. Yep. After not drinking for almost a year and a half, it's like, oh.
Are we allowed to say that word on YouTube? Sparkler grenades? Oh, well, we'll find out to kick us off. Yeah, I'm tired. Tired. Click the dollar in the... Yes, what? Click that $sign down there. Make the meter go up. It's a fun game. I'm just kidding.
So what else is going on? Pitmaster. Jenna, Jenna, are you still here? Maybe. Yeah. She just wants to see the dogs.
Oh, Laura only needs 6 more subs to get to 500. So everybody go check out Laura's channel, Roadside Paranormal, and subscribe if you haven't already. She has a lot of people from the community on and does a lot of live stuff. A couple nights a week. She does a lot of collabs with Carla, with God damn it. I'm so bad with names.
Who?
I think it's Victoria.
For
Carla's one of her co-hosts.
I do not know. I'm terrible with names.
And then she's, may watch this on the replay and you're like, oh, gee, thanks. Can't remember my name. I'm just bad. Susan, that's what it is. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. At least somebody pays attention.
I apologize for that. I do think I'm going to talk to Spaghetti and see if he wants to come on a live show some Monday night. Although he's in Italy, so it's like what?
What time is it in Italy right now?
3 a.m. there.
Is he still here?
They got to be 6-7 hours ahead of us, I would think, because the UK is 5, and they're not that much farther east. So, yeah, I think he'd be fun to have on because I don't really know his. I know he's pretty skeptical, but I don't know his background, why he does this.
It is cool though. I love it.
Yeah.
I always like watching. It seems like I always walk in right when it's starting, or it's like just a little bit.
Usually it's ending because
it's like halfway through. So
he starts around 3 or 4 Eastern.
Yeah, but now that I am here in town for right now, I usually get it. Oh, thank you, Anna Banana.
Anna Banana for the 10 gifted. We appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
He's 6 hours ahead of us, so
that's what I thought it would be. Like I thought 6-7 hours. So. We hope you have a good 4th as well. I would send you a half a chicken if I could, but it doesn't ship well.
No, we're trying to.
Oh, he's in Poland.
In Poland.
Son of a bitch, I thought he was Italian.
So he's in the same time zone as Aaron.
So he's.
Or Cena.
Yep.
Cena, same time as Cena.
Here he is in Poland bitching me out about breaking spaghetti. Does it break the noodles sometimes before you put it in the pot? I used to, I don't anymore, but I know that breaks the hearts of Italians. He's probably, I'm going to assume he's Italian because look at his graphics and
maybe not
and all that stuff.
Oh, so
he is an Italian, he just lives in Poland.
Okay. There you go.
God damn.
It's just like Aaron.
Oh, you could like get lasagna and pierogies all in the same day. That sounds
No.
glorious.
No.
What do you mean no?
Skip the spaghetti part.
I said lasagna.
The pasta. Yeah.
No, stop it. That's
No.
your daughter's fault. Oh, Kaylee, don't say that in here. Please delete your comment. That gets him triggered. Just kidding. I say it every once in a while just to harass him, because I know a lot of Italians. I've seen videos where they're like, give people the side eye if they see them breaking their spaghetti to cook it.
Yeah, see, that's what I got to start doing.
Oh,
is
cool,
making
yeah.
little short stuff. That's what I figure my channel is probably gonna be more like that if I'm doing them, because if Jeff's not helping me do a lot of that stuff, I'll have to do it on my own.
Yep, and something else too I thought about doing for the members side, because I want to put more stuff up there, but I just, like I said, I have not been real motivated. But like, kind of vlogging almost, like take a video of myself at work for 5 minutes and post it, laying stone on a wall. That's what I'm doing right now. You would have to be careful of HIPAA stuff.
I can't do it at work.
Yep.
I can't. There's no way, because everything I have is HIPAA at work. Heck, I mean, there's no way.
Wait, whoa.
What?
Hit Kaylee's comment.
Where?
Down one.
This one?
Nope, up one. That one. He puts pineapple, peas, in carbonara?
I've heard that. Yeah.
Is that traditional Italian? And we've
No,
just
but
Americanized it, maybe? We do need more Cowbell Sky Talker. Oh, 600 views on your King. Dude, I've got a YouTube short that I made 5 months ago, I think. It's a little short one about them goofy kids that do the paranormal. God damn it. Destination Fear.
I need to do more on Boo.
That thing gets,
because
it's my #1 view getter if I haven't had a video out every day.
You know what I need to do is I need to get that. This is something I'm going to do. I have a TikTok video of Boo she's with a lightning bug, and that has had so many views, and I did it a long time ago. I need to actually do, maybe I just need to do shorts of Boo and friends.
Yeah. I mean,
YouTube, because let me tell you,
shorts can really take off. Hey, Kels, how are you?
Especially if it's with the dogs, because we have the antics of the dogs that are so crazy. Yep. But some of them I have music with, so I can't use the music, which is because like the one I have, and it's the best one. It is Boo and Styles. They're like this, and they're walking against the fence, and their butts and tails are like in sync. And the
holy shit, 22,000
the
views?
song with the Wicked stepsisters and Cinderella, when they're walking, they play that song. It was a hit TikTok thing, and so I had made that, and that was a huge. Yep. But then Boo, I did Fireflies with Boo, with her firefly outside. Oh my god, it was so cute. But I would have to make sure I take off the music.
Yeah, Bill, I was doing that for a little bit too, like just doing parts of videos. I haven't looked into that. I think there's one that people use where AI generates the clips from a video, and you'll get like 10 shorts out of it or something like that. I don't know how all that works, but yeah, I would try and steer them towards the full videos with some of the skits.
This stuff's gonna start being on Mrs. Boo's.
Yeah, we're gonna start putting that on Mrs. Boo Sky. And definitely this weekend will be some shenanigans with the Paranormal Chicken.
Of course.
2nd annual barbecue. I did just hear a firework. Did Bubba hear it?
No, he's right here. He's just chilling.
Did he not hear that?
Because we're talking and he's on the floor, and
that was a booming one.
Yeah, but it was towards the back, so he might not have.
It's probably the one that we're getting. No, that wouldn't be from the neighbor.
No, that one wasn't as loud as, but yeah, we have just.
Nope, Anna Banana, you go ahead and cook. Just break that pasta. And give spaghetti alla Paranormal. Why can't I say that? Give him a shout out when you do. Just, you should probably video it and put it on your.
Oh my gosh, that's mean.
I'm just kidding. No, he's what I've seen about him, and I mean, he seems like he's probably a cool dude. So. Sky is going to vote for me for Pope and President. Wow.
For your Pope for president. Okay.
Yep. I mean, I can wear the Pope hat right now, I suppose. I have one.
Mhm. That you wore in front of a Catholic church.
Yeah.
While they were coming into a church.
That was pretty embarrassing.
That was funny.
Yeah. I kept taking it off. And then they'd walk by, and then I'd put it back on and was trying to film my video. Ooh, ravioli. I love ravioli. Oh, anything Italian, sign me up. I am game.
I'm not a big pasta fan.
No, but I like to grill too.
I mean, occasionally, and Jeff is like high on the. It's like when I'm like, "Hey, let's do some kind of pasta." He's like, "Hell yeah!" He'll make whatever.
And sometimes I just say, "Look, you're getting pasta. I know it's not your favorite, but
yeah."
But that's like a couple weeks ago. What did I make? Oh, goulash.
Yeah, and I actually ate that.
Yep. But then I ate that for lunch every day that week because I can do that with.
I don't eat a lot of leftovers, which is weird because I'll eat certain things. I'll eat leftover, but other things I can't eat leftover.
But see, that warms up so good. A lot of times that stuff is better the next day.
Lasagna or spaghetti, I'd rather eat it the second day than the first day. And I still am not a big fan of it, but I'd rather eat it the second day.
Lasagna is my favorite, absolute most favorite meal on the planet.
And then, but like the pulled pork, I will eat that left. And the chicken that we're going to be, the demon chicken.
Yeah, that actually
demonic chicken.
Well.
That stuff, when you freeze it, it tastes like we freeze it and several months later, you pull it out and you heat it and it tastes like you just took it off the grill.
I forgot where we were, but you said something about demonic chicken the other day in front of somebody and they looked at you like you were on meth.
I know.
I forgot who it was and where we were at, but
was it at the funeral home?
It very well could have been.
Yeah.
And like demonic chicken? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's demonic chicken now.
Oh, Pam.
It used to be festival chicken. Awesome. Now it's demonic chicken.
Yeah. So I've never heard of this in my life. But God damn it. This is the part where we start making notes, but then we forget to look at them the next day.
What is it?
Hang on a second. We're gonna
mulligatawny.
MULLIGATAWNY soup. All right, we're gonna have to look that shit up.
Fried bologna. I haven't had that.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I occasionally will like something like that, but not everybody's fine because I like said there's not a lot that I eat leftover. Jeff usually eats all the leftovers.
There's a place, isn't it in Michigan or is it over by Cedar Point where they brag about their like a big ass fried bologna sandwich?
I think it might be up in Michigan.
I think it is too, but not very far because people will drive up there to go get that fried bologna.
Hi, Wayne.
Sandwich. Wayne, hello. How are you?
Yeah, I am. Like I said, I'm not a big leftover.
I mean, like
you
I said,
eat more leftovers than me.
But I love, like, I grew up on casseroles, so
yeah. See, and I grew up on some things mixed, but
yeah, we had it had a meat, a noodle, and cheese, and some kind of sauce.
See, in ours, I mean, we would have like my favorite.
Kaylee, it's like they were probably featured on diners, drives, and drive-ins or whatever that show is. That what's his name does.
I used to love pressed ham and tomatoes over mashed potatoes and hamburger and gravy over mashed potatoes.
Were you ever forced to eat shit on a shingle when you were a kid? Chipped beef on toast?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh.
Chipped beef and toast. I love chipped beef
and toast.
I
hated it.
Oh, with peas in it.
Oh God.
It looks
that just elevated how nasty it was.
It looks like puke, but it is so good.
Yeah, I did.
That's
okay.
You know what my equivalent of that is?
What?
That you probably would like?
What?
Cream tuna fish.
I don't know about that. I like my tuna fish casserole, but I don't know about cream tuna fish.
Jeff usually gets to eat cream chicken or
Hello,
tuna.
Cat, how are you?
Tuna fish casserole when I'm not going to be home.
Yeah, but you got an allergy, so
yeah. But I still don't. I
don't get to eat a lot of seafood. I would eat a lot more seafood if she didn't have an allergy.
Seafood and fish, I'm sure you would, but yeah.
Yep, it's shit on a shingle. That's what we used to call it. That's probably still called that. Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Oh my God, that stuff is really good. The one thing we had the other day, poached eggs.
Hang on a second. I'm so glad I caught you live because I was looking everywhere for your email. When you have a pen, let me know, and I'll just throw it out here.
All it is our name minus the Toledo at Gmail.
So it's Boo Productions Paranormal at Gmail.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's our email.
Yeah. It's just take off the Toledo
That
and
should be
add
on
at
the channel
Gmail.
description.
At gmail.com.
Yeah, that should be on our channel description. No, we had that the other day. That's that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said we had poached eggs.
Yep.
Jeff doesn't make those though. I make those.
No. There's very few things that she makes that I don't.
Yeah.
I do 90% of the cooking.
Although I make the best hard-boiled eggs.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. No, you mean poached eggs.
No, hard-boiled eggs.
Why are they different than any other hard-boiled egg?
Because yours, you don't get them perfect.
I haven't made a hard-boiled egg in years.
Yeah, I tell you what. No, because I tell you when to set your timer to go dump them for me if I have to go to bed.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time
I make hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah,
I do all the hard-boiled eggs.
I mean, I think I could find a YouTube video and figure it out, but
why? When I can do them, right?
Yeah. I do put
that, and I do fried eggs too. You'll make fried eggs sometimes, but you rather have
I can't flip them.
Yeah, so I usually do that.
I'm getting better though. The new cookware.
Yes.
Deviled potatoes.
What is that?
I probably would. I like deviled eggs.
Deviled potatoes.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Who has ever had a was it a Scottish egg or something? What is it? Oh, what is it called?
Sounds good.
I've had them at the Renaissance fairs. It's a Scottish egg or something. Oh my! It's like it's like a deviled egg, but they put it back together and then they deep fry it.
It's Scottish. They probably had whiskey.
Jeff can smoke meat and boil water. He actually cooks a lot. I mean, with my schedule, he cooks almost.
Yeah. I'm actually a really good cook. I think I am.
Yeah, I do more of the baking, but he does some baking too. But
Gordon Ramsay would tell me I'm a fucking wanker, but
I do more Scotch eggs. Yes, those are so good. Oh, I wish I could make those. They're really good, but I think they'd be too tedious for me, and I'd get tired and just forget it.
Laura, I just gave up. I break the yolks, and then they're easy to flip. I love a good sunny side up egg.
Yeah.
But I guess you don't even flip those, do you? You're not supposed to.
Well, I kind of do.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Okay, let's get this recipe from Goth Gal here. Think deviled eggs, but you scoop out those baby potatoes and add all the ingredients you put. That sounds good.
Interesting.
Huh. That does sound good. Shut up, Joe. Just kidding. How's it going, Joe? Joe put out his part 2. I just turned YouTube on the other day.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
And Joe's part 2 of Monroe House was on. I had no idea that was coming up.
But I think the ones I've had have been wrapped in bacon. Ooh. And then they're covered in breadcrumbs and then deep fried. And oh my God, are they really good?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to try deep fried anything.
Thank you, Scott.
People deep fry Snickers and shit.
You know what your favorite? I know his favorite deep fried thing of all times is deep fried Oreos.
And I don't know how to make it, and I don't want to because I would be 500 pounds. Thank you, Sky Talker, for the gifted membership. We appreciate you.
This is his shame. His shame.
You're not going to out me, are you?
I'm going to out you because I heard what you did on some of the other channels about just saying that I do horrible things to you.
I do not. What other channels?
The other channel. You were on one of them and you were telling me because somebody said something about something and you were like, and then got to nipple talk.
Yeah, I said you. Here we go. Now I got to go in protection mode. I'll be sitting like this the entire night.
So, one time for lunch, what is it?
It's that Chinese stir fry place.
Yeah, well, I can't think of the name of it.
I can't eat. Oh, Mongolian.
BD's
BD
Mongolian
Yeah,
Grill.
that's what.
He actually one time for lunch to go ordered, didn't order anything else, nothing else.
This is a fat man confession.
Just ordered two orders
of fried
of the
Oreos.
fried Oreos
You
and
get
had them
3
for
with
lunch.
each, and that was my lunch. I've done that before too, and I guess since I'm already outed, I might as well say it. Frisch's hot fudge cakes. I've been known.
Yeah,
to
but they're so
travel.
much smaller than they used to be. They used to be a lot
They used to
bigger.
be big, and I would go I would smoke some weed and go get 3 of those things. But that was a long, long time ago.
Oh, see, she gave you another place to go. Star of India has fried Oreos.
Yeah, see that goth gal, that's not helping me. Like it really isn't, because that I swear to God, my kids tried to teach me how to make those. I'm like, I don't. Nope, stop. I don't even want to fucking know. I don't want to know how to make those because I would make them every day.
Jeff does not have a sweet tooth, but he would.
But certain things.
Yeah, certain things.
Like ice cream
Costco
sandwiches.
cake?
Costco cake. Ice cream sandwiches, if they're in the house, they're gone.
Costco cake is another big thing.
I'll eat 7 or 8 at a time.
He can eat a half.
I don't even smoke weed anymore.
You can eat what? You ate almost a whole Costco cake by yourself?
I mean, not in one sitting. This was over several days. No, fuck no. I would die. That's probably why I'm diabetic now.
Smoked Oreos.
Ooh. Where do you see that?
Ken said smoked
Ooh.
Oreos? Question mark?
I don't know.
I don't know how you would be able to make those.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking that cream would really, really absorb the smoke.
Yeah.
People do smoke like desserts on their smokers.
Yeah, I would like to try a cake one time.
Or a pie, like an apple pie.
Yeah.
But not a heavy smoke, like
No.
just a couple wood chunks in. For
that would be
flavor.
good when you have the apple or cherry chips.
Cheese, stuff with cheese in it. Like you can buy a $5 frozen pizza, throw that thing on that smoker, and it tastes
good.
like a fucking chef special. They're so good. I love smoking pizzas.
We've done that before. That's good. But yeah.
We should get crazy and try and smoke a homemade pizza sometime.
I don't know.
I haven't had a patch on in 2 days.
Is that why you're smoking more?
I haven't smoked more. I've actually been really,
you're
really
not
good.
supposed to smoke while you're using the patch, right?
Yeah, whatever. It's just a suggestion.
It's funny because you can tell where his patches are.
Yeah, I got little squares all over. Little
He's
red
got
squares.
squares everywhere on his body.
Man, my microphone stand is starting to wear out. It keeps sagging on me.
What else is sagging?
Other things that will get us kicked off, so we're not going to talk about those.
Okay.
So I'm an old man. Oh, what else? We should probably talk about. Oh, Raven. That's actually so. Oops. It says don't overdose on nicotine. So
that's the thing.
When I went to meet the side-eye guy in Dawson, I smoked more than I have since January, and I was actually sick because I smoked way too much. Plus, I was on the patch because it was a 8-hour drive each way. Yeah.
And technically, he's not allowed to smoke in my car, but I knew he was going to smoke in my car because that's kind of the thing to kind of help. He can't smoke in my car if he's driving my car. So, but I knew he would.
But I did on a long trip. Yeah, my pizza doesn't smoke, but I do. This pizza smokes 26 a day. Oh, shoot. A pina colada whip before using. See, okay, I'm not a coconut guy.
I love coconut.
I don't like coconut. I love tropical stuff just as long as it doesn't have coconut.
See, and I like
daiquiris, mojitos.
Now I have this is funny because I have it's Margaritaville brand water packets, and they had one's a rum runner, one's a Long Island iced tea, and then there was a tropical punch one, and then the one is a pina colada. I kid you not, when you put that in your water, it tastes like a pina colada. I couldn't believe how much it tasted like a pina colada.
That being said, I can drink a pina colada and not be repulsed by the coconut flavor. That's
Yeah.
the only coconut thing that I can really
I mean, it.
ingest without like, ooh.
Yeah,
I'm glad you quit, brother.
He's
Glad you
getting there
quit.
slowly.
Yeah,
his doctor will be impressed that he's down. He's down one. What about you're down?
yeah,
Used
but
to
he's
be
not
2
gonna
packs a day.
He's not gonna be impressed with my diet. I fell off the wagon on the diet.
As long as your blood sugar's in check, he ain't gonna care. But you don't check that every day either. So.
No, I haven't checked that in a long time actually. Should we check it live on
There
the
you
air?
go. Go ahead.
But the last
Laura got 500. Yay!
Oh, cool. So hopefully 6 people came over from here and went over there and subbed. That's awesome.
But you
All right, let's take it.
I just ate, so mine's gonna be high probably.
I don't even know where it is.
Oh my God, Jeffrey.
It's up here somewhere.
Do you want me to go get mine? Yeah, that's it. I was
Now,
like, yours is just like mine.
all we need is the little strip things.
Do you have the thing to put in there?
There's one in there that I put in there 3 months ago.
Oh my God, Jeff.
I don't know how to change them. I think there's one in there.
What do you mean you don't know how to change it? So that means you've not changed your needle?
No, I've changed it. I don't think there's one in there. Now I need a needle too. This is fantastic live streaming stuff here.
They're up on top.
Where?
Up on the next to Robert. On the other side, back, right there, and then next to him are your strips.
We got this. I'm the best diabetic on the planet. Let's see, 3. Ooh, wait, whoa. See, you guys measure in milligrams. I don't know what that means. Oh, I do know what a half a cup is.
Oh my God.
Ooh, whipped cream and I thought it said chili. I was like, what the fuck?
Where do you have your
Sorry.
set on?
Huh?
Wow, you have your set on 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, poke.
No, whoa. I need to prepare for this.
Baby.
I am a baby. I don't like pokes. I don't.
How many pokes do I give myself a day?
I'm like 30.
Yeah.
But I'm better at it. Like,
It's probably dead.
No, it's
Shocking.
not dead. I never fucking use it.
I know, right? Give me a finger.
All right, let me get a piece of toilet paper first. She likes to see. She's like all excited that she gets to poke my finger. We can't show blood on YouTube.
Why?
God damn. Fuck. You turned that up, didn't you?
No, that's
Okay.
what you had it on.
Jesus, I'm bleeding like I got shot. Oh,
Now, mind you, he just got done eating.
so that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, considering you ate an hour ago,
But I didn't eat that much.
that's still.
Okay.
I'm lucky if I get mine like that some days.
Yeah.
Although lately it's been
That's a
low.
pretty good number. I should check my blood pressure too someday soon.
This
Apparently,
was after
Kristen got-
dinner. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, we gotta this machine that we got. It's kind of scary because they'll call me. Like,
Oh no, they call me.
yeah, I take it sometimes. Like, there's been a few times I've taken it where it's like dangerously low, and they will actually call you to make sure that you're not.
Mine, like
laying
when
on the
I was
floor
having
dead.
mine in January, they called me the first day because it was like in the 400s. I said, well, yeah, I'm on prednisone, so we thought it was going to be a little bit higher. And they're like, okay. Then the second day it went to 600, and they called, like, I wasn't even 5 minutes, and they called and they're like,
That was scary shit.
you are checking your blood. It's like, yeah. I explained to them, they're like, you need to go to the ER. So I had to go to the ER.
But now I get text messages saying you should check your blood.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
I
do.
should.
Yeah, if you don't check it after so long, they will be like, because we get all our supplies for free though. So for the monitoring, but it's through our insurance, which
I got that
most
text the other day.
insurances don't get that.
I got that text the other day. Did you know that your supplies are free? Like, order some
You've
more.
never
because,
ordered yours.
No, because I haven't used them like I should.
No, and see, I use mine like crazy. Because I go through 3 to 5 lancets a day in test strips. And then pen needles, I go through at least 2 a day, but sometimes more depending on what my blood sugars are like. But lately I've only been going through 2 pen needles a day. I haven't had to use my actual insulin, which is kind of nice because I've been low enough that I can't give myself fast acting insulin right now. But
Wayne, it sounds like most everybody in here is good. Hope you're good too. You should have Wayne on your channel too.
huh?
I said you should have Wayne on your channel
I
too.
know. Oh, you know what? Hey, Wayne. Mrs. Boo's channel is going live on YouTube. So Bill from Carburetors and Coffee is my first guest. You want to be my second guest? Maybe Karen and Crystal can meet up eventually.
Yeah, we can chat about this for a little bit. She's talking about A1 Solutions. I've seen the evidence that they have against that guy. It's a matter of time. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm not saying any more than they have already said. That dude is a piece of shit, and he will, allegedly, in my opinion, say all the fucking same legal words, but that dude's going to go to jail. I would bet money on it. They have solid proof.
Oh, that one thing. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Andrea showed me some stuff, and yeah, he's pretty well screwed. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, to be honest with you. I want that body cam footage when it happens.
God. What'd you do?
Nothing. Just took a sip and liked it. Don't. Oh, you're gonna flick red juice on me.
Should be no problem, depending on the date.
I'm heavily in demand at the moment. Yes.
It would be on a Thursday at 7 o'clock our time.
He's probably got Beardo asking him. He's like, Beardo, maybe if I get around to it, because Beardo's showing. He made some drops for Beardo.
Oh.
Band one, and it's fucking hilarious.
So I know my first live is gonna be July 10th, and maybe we'll see how it goes from there, and we'll go from there.
Oh, I didn't even know Jordan went live last night. Yeah, he's another one. I don't get notifications all the time, and he was supposed to come on our show once, but he had to work. And if people cancel, I say, well, let me know a date that works. And if they don't get back to me, I just maybe they just don't want to do it. I'm not saying that's the case with him. But I don't bug people. Pomp, there's lots of pieces of shit. We're talking about A1 Solutions, though. Yeah, he's a big piece of shit.
Hi, Booze.
Z-Man. I don't even know who Z-Man is.
You're such a good girl.
Mythos hasn't put out a video in a while, has he? Or am I not getting notifications from him?
Motivated?
Motivations from Mythos. I haven't seen him put out anything in a couple weeks. But guys, don't hate me for this. I watch a lot of YouTube golf.
Oh my gosh. Some of it's hysterical.
Yeah. It's funny.
It's bad when he gets me hooked on stuff and then I'm sitting and watching it because I'm I can't not stop watching it.
If you know, you know, but there's nothing better than a Joey Cold Cuts meltdown.
Oh my god. And
most of the people in here are going to be like, who in the hell is that? But yeah.
It's so funny.
Okay, so he apparently has not made a video in a bit, and he's put a post. Okay, I haven't seen it. I will have to check it out. Oh, he got a new job.
Mythos put one out today, he thinks.
Oh, I'll have to look for it. Same happened to me with Jay Carts, but oh, so you have a new date with him? Okay, that's cool, Laura. Yeah, I just like I said, I asked him to shoot me a couple more dates. He never did, so I just okay, maybe he just doesn't want to. And that's same with Shape. I invited Shape on. He said he'd do it, but then hasn't replied to. Maybe he hasn't even seen him. I don't know. Okay, he's put out some stuff in member streams. Okay. He called Anthony a see you next Tuesday. Oh. Yeah, that word's a lot more. I don't think it's as bad over in the UK as it is here. You can't see you next Thursday.
I thought he said Tuesday. Or
Tuesday or Thursday work, either one. See You
Oh, okay, gotcha. Got it.
can't say that on
Nope.
YouTube. I
I
don't
got
think.
it.
Maybe we can. We'll just pretend we're from the UK. We'll say it with a British accent, which I can do sometimes.
It's the stretchy is out.
What?
The stretchy is no longer.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite hair bands. If you know, you know. Like the stretch is almost gone.
Yeah, I mean, we probably have 8 million.
No,
of those
not
around
like
here.
this. I got all the plastic ones now.
Ooh, that's a good burn right there.
What? Shouldn't have called him.
And you know what? The dude lives in like a warm climate. He lives in California. Why does he always wear that same sweatshirt and that same beanie hat? Every video he does, he wears the same damn thing. Like, do you not leave your house? Do you keep it like a refrigerator? Like, I don't get it. Again, Jeff takes. Oh, okay, gotcha, Laura. Hey, William Wyland, how are you? Thanks for joining.
And Ken, yes, it is an overused scrunchie,
But
if you
women like to play with them stupid things. They all like to sit there and do this. And,
well, this one, well, you figure though, I have to wear my hair up at work, so I and I sleep with my hair up just because it's so long and it gets tangled up.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you can't find like these anymore.
you got to be able to find them on Amazon. I found
No.
the world's weirdest light bulb on Amazon for really, really cheap.
Yeah, so I'm having a hard time finding these, and because I don't want the great big ones. I need the thinner ones, and I'm having a hard time finding them.
So-
and I can't have you can find them in like neon colors, but I can't have neon colors. I have to have more neutral colors.
So I installed a light fixture for a customer about a year ago, and the light bulbs were weird light bulbs. I'd never seen them before. They were LED, but they've burned out already. So he wanted to buy a set of 5 because it's a 5 light fixture. He just wanted to replace them all because he's paying me to replace his light bulbs. That's how unhandy the guy is. So I called the store where we got the light fixture from. Oh shit. Oh, I got some epic stories about that. We'll get to that in a minute. $17 for a light bulb. The electrical supply house wanted. I found a 12-pack on Amazon today of the exact same bulb for 19 something. Jeff, where did you produce?
Is it Wyland?
I thought it was Weiland, like Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots.
I was like, I went to school with Wylands.
I'm assuming. Okay, so here's an epic bat story. This is fucking funny. Back in the day when I was with my ex-wife, I used to sleep. We had like a finished upstairs attic, and I would fall asleep up there in the chair all the time. So I fell asleep one night in the chair. Robert, my son, was laying on the floor. He was in a sleeping bag because we were watching TV. And all of a sudden, a cat just rips across my chest. And there's something on the ground right to my right. And I look down, and a fucking bat comes flying up. I'm like grabbing the cat, because the cat had her for a second. And then the bat is just flying back and forth from one end of the room to the other, back and forth. And I'm not a bat person at all, deathly afraid of bats. So brave me covers my son up because like it's every man for himself at this point, even though he was 6. Doesn't matter. Like, I'll just cover you up, you'll be fine. Don't. He didn't even wake up. And we had one of those stairways where like a half wall and then you're over onto the steps. Mm-hmm. And the bat was at the window right at the front of the steps. Yeah. So I couldn't get to the steps to go down.
Yeah.
So I'm military crawling across the floor.
And I can see you because I've been there. So I
went over the half wall and dropped down the stairs so I didn't have to go by the stupid bat.
And that's a steep drop.
Yeah. And if you hang on it, it's only about a 4-foot drop before your feet hit something. But so I went and got the broom. What did I get as a... I might have even gotten a garbage can lid or a garbage can or something like that. And then I went back up and crawled back up over the wall I couldn't quite do it at the farthest point. I had to go up a little bit, which scared me. And then a military crawling. I go and I open the window on the one end. And my theory was I was going to like poke it and get it to fly out the window. Well, it didn't. It flew everywhere but out the fucking window. So then I opened that window and eventually it flew out. But, it was a 15-minute war.
There is a better story about this where Jeff squealed like a girl at the old school in PG.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? That video got deleted.
Oh, did it?
I don't know what.
They were actually the news channel.
I screamed. Yeah.
That they were doing a story about this school. And
it was
Jeff
a ghost
is
time.
Squealing like a girl.
I screamed. I did.
Fat.
And then I run up in the room that they're doing this interview. Like, this motherfucking bat, fucking goddamn. I'm just cussing up a storm, and they're looking at me like, well, you pretty much ruined that take. Like, oops.
They
don't
live.
like bats. I don't like bats. Oh. Yeah, but.
Yeah, it's funny because Wyland is, I went to school with a bunch of Wylands, and that's how they spelt it. So.
Oh, it's pronounced Wayland.
Yeah. But it's like, Wyland is what we always say.
Yeah, I thought it was like Scott Wyland from STP.
Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong. Oh, man, I'm a little behind in the chat. Hello, Friday House. How are you?
Hello.
We are doing good. We're doing a regular live. Oh, I missed a lot of chat, guys. I'm sorry.
Wyland without the...
Yeah, see, yep, you're right.
So it's Wyland.
So we were right. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's
like what you used to.
Oh, it was worse than an eek. I got another bat story too, but I don't know if you guys want to hear my bat stories all the time.
It's kind of we have bats that fly around here, but they don't ever scoop down low enough to.
Actually, after that bat encounter, 2 nights later, I lived about 6 blocks away from my grandparents. My dad calls me up at midnight, says, Grandma's got a bat in her house. You need to go get it. I'm like, motherfucker, I hate bats. Like, I don't. God damn it. So I get over there. This one's up, like, stuck in the curtains. So I did get a garbage can on that, slid it down the wall, quickly got it onto the floor, slid it all the way to the floor, got to the front door, and I was just going to launch the garbage can out there. And I did that. And I didn't see it fly away. So I didn't see it fly out of the garbage can. So I'm like, for 20 minutes, I'm afraid to go look in this fucking garbage can because I didn't want it to fly out my face. Like, and I'm really not a pussy. I'm really not.
Certain things you are.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
certain things.
Yeah, a lot of things I'm not, but certain things, yeah, that I am. And bats, I fucking and
spiders,
mice, spiders.
Although, we had a spider. I actually had to send a picture to Seg. We had a spider in our house. That thing was freaking huge. He was like that big.
Seg was like, "Why are you sending me this? That looks like an ant over in Australia."
But I had to send it because it was like that thing was like this big. It was black and creepy, and the goddamn thing kept hiding in the light. So and of course he's right above me. So I'm freaking sitting there like shit. I can't move, and I'm like covered in a blanket because I'm like I don't want it to come at me. So I'm texting Jeff to come get it. Well, I finally move so he can get the spider. So he hits it and knocks it down, and it's slowly coming down on him.
Yeah, then I hit it round 2.
And then he hit round 2, and then we couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's the worst when you go to get a spider.
And I mean, he's big enough. And there's really there's the dog's blanket and their bed on the ground, and that was it. So it's like, why can't we find this dumb thing? So then, I mean, we're shaking everything, can't find it. So then about 20 minutes later, I'm like, Jeff, he's there. He's on the blanket. Because I was like, yeah, I
had to come grab him. But like I said, Seg would have been like,
I did send it to him. He was laughing.
An ant
I said, I even told him, I said, it's not as big as yours, but oh my God.
You know, that could be where I got that fear because I went there when I was a kid. And I wonder if like the bats freaked me out when I was a kid, and that's just why I'm so weird about them now. I don't know.
I don't know. We used to have bats flying around all the time.
Fuck that.
What?
A wolf? Oh, no. No.
Oh, yeah, no.
Kristen, just send me the coordinates. I will have it handled.
We actually do. We get some, I mean, we have gotten some big.
Call an airstrike.
We get recluse spiders though here, so those
Yeah,
you
we
have
get
to
the brown
watch.
recluse.
So you have to. We have to
And
watch.
they look like wolf spiders,
Mhm.
don't they? Right?
Yeah, but they're just smaller. But we do have to watch for those.
So I just avoid them all.
Yeah, we just. But oh,
Wait, what's up with Friday House? What? Hang on a second, missed something. Oh shit! Sorry to hear that, James.
Huh.
Couldn't keep Bill. I hit a snag, and the impression was taken. Good. I'm glad you're good now. Yeah, I mean that. I've been there. That's all we need to say. That's why we did the mental health charity thing,
was right
because it's
before we
pretty.
met.
It's pretty important to us. Yeah, I was bad for a while. I will put that video up someday. I filmed a lot of stuff when I was in that state because I wanted to kind of bring out a point that, like, be cool to people because you never know what's going on that you don't see. So I just let the video camera roll and I would just do my thing, and that, I wasn't playing to the camera or anything like that. But
Booby's
shit,
active.
got my blood on my notebook.
Booby's active.
Yeah.
Bubba's just chilling.
All right, I'm gonna have to go take a pee
No.
break. Yes, I
No.
am. Yes, I am.
No, you're
Yes.
not allowed
Why?
because I said so.
It's my fucking show. I go pee if I want to.
It's your show.
It's our show, but I'm goddamn 52 years old. If I need to pee, I'm gonna go pee. Comprende?
How old are you?
52, right? Yeah.
He doesn't know how old he
No,
is.
I'm 53.
I know.
Shit. I've been telling myself that lie for months.
Well, I guess, Boo, we'll have you come up and say hello to everybody. Come on. She's waiting. Come on. Get your butt up there. There you go. Here, we'll pull you up so everybody can see hello. Say hello, Boo. Say hello. There's no snacks up here.
Call this segment Boo's Corner.
Yeah, oh, Jeff says this is Boo's Corner. So everybody can say hello to Boo. Hi, John. Oh, what did I do? What did I just do? Uh-oh. Why are you looking No, don't lick that. I just made the screen bigger somehow. Hold on. Boo, don't do that. You made me do something wrong. I can barely see the... Oh, shit. What did I do? How did I do that? I do not know what I did, but our comments are very small now. Uh-oh. Ooh, what'd you make me do? Oh. So say hello to everybody. Go up here and say hello. Everybody has not seen you in a while. Did we tell you what Boo did? She's lost her front outdoor privileges because she found the bunny nest in the middle of her yard, and she yesterday decided she was going to sniff the bunnies out, and 3 baby bunnies went a running. She pinned one down, but didn't bite it, but she pinned it down with her nose. And so we got that one. Then we had to chase it around so it didn't go in the street. But then he finally went back to the nest, and the other ones went hiding in the hostas. Jeffrey, I did something and I don't know what I did.
What?
Look at this. It's like this screen's big, but everything else is small. I don't know what I did.
I don't know, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, but you can barely see these.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'll have to figure it out.
I don't know what. Boo hit my arm when I was doing something, and I don't know what happened. I don't want to hit anything because I don't want to lose anything. I guess I'll have to look at the comments on my phone. Yeah, Puppy's got to do what she's got to do. She's been really good. She actually watched the fireworks. She's the one that watches fireworks. Here, we'll scooch back so everybody can see you. She watches the fireworks. Bubba does not watch the fireworks. But Boo actually, she likes fireworks, thunderstorms, all that stuff. She goes and has a good old time. But she just sat and watched fireworks. Yep, see what happens? Yeah, I broke it. And I don't... Yes, I should, Bill. Yes, I should be able to run the show by myself. He's actually, Jeff is going to set me up, and then I should be okay. What's this? Nope, 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 nope. Cancel. Oh my gosh, I do not know what I did. In the background, you can hear Jeff. Stop fucking with it. Yes, she is like, excuse me. So little Miss Boo has been a little diva lately, so. Hold on. Where's that? Chris. You never got, that is good to know. I sent them a while ago. Let me message you after the show because I sent those out a while ago. But I have some, actually I have a couple of different ones. So, but I can send them out again. I know we've been having issues with stuff coming back because I think you were in Canada. I know we've had some people that I know, friends that have people that live in Canada and they send stuff. They've been having things come back. And it's like they come back, and when they get them back, it's like months later that they get them back, or they get it delivered months later. So let me get with you after the show, and we'll find out maybe what happened. Because like I said, I actually didn't track those because it was just an envelope with like a card. So he might have. You never know. I can't tell what in the heck I did. Oh my god, I can barely see. I gotta go again.
So the rabbit's got 3 kids in the nest, and they're trying to do it again.
Wait, what? What? Apparently the rabbits are back
The
at it.
rabbit's got 3 kids in the nest, and they're trying to do it again.
Oh, the bunnies are,
Yeah.
okay, the bunnies are mating apparently again, even though they got 3 or 4 in the nest. All right. I'm sorry I can't see the. I am sorry. This sucks because I can't see.
Or they're fighting. There's a fine line between fucking and
Thank
fighting.
God Jeff's back. He's not back yet, but let me tell you, I have no idea what I did. But this is kind of, I mean, it's nice having the bigger screen. However, you can't see the comments, which sucks. And that is a good picture of Miss Boo, isn't it? Look at you, so pretty. Are you pretty, girl? The nun's peeking. Oh yeah, she's back there all the time. Usually I cover her up so you don't see her. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, Dana will be fine. We all have faith. Yes, I will be fine. Jeff gets to actually sit and gets to watch and gets to be the whatever. Bunny's doing the. Yes, they are. Jeff, I have no idea what I did.
Well,
okay, Boo, you got to get down now. Papa's gonna make you get down.
get down.
Come on.
Come on, get down. It's like, no.
Come here.
You gotta get down.
Come here.
Chunky.
Oh, come here.
Bubba's like, don't throw around me. She's fat.
Oh my God. Hey, I was gonna try to sit you on my lap, you chunk. Get down.
Get down. Get down.
She's like, no.
No, get down. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Then she destroys the background. Did she lick herself right there, or
Yeah.
or am I leaking?
No, that was her.
God damn. What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, there's 2. Actually, we have 2. Here's the other one that you probably were seeing.
Oh, yeah, this is not going to work. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try something.
I don't know what happened.
Did you do? Did you right click on something?
I don't know.
Hang on, guys. Sorry.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know
Who
what she
hit my
did.
hand and that happened?
I think
Don't do that. Minimize. See what happens.
it's gonna drop our screen up. Sorry guys, you guys are gonna be live. I can't read what
Well,
anybody's
right now
saying.
it's saying that, so
Well, hopefully you're a second behind or something.
there we go.
Okay.
We're back on. Yeah, no.
Sorry guys, we're
It's
oh no. What the fuck?
let me try.
No.
It's not, it wasn't with that. It was something over here.
Okay. We just might be screwed on this one.
She doesn't listen to me.
What do you want to try that I am not seeing on
No,
here?
because you told me help. Hey, Beardo's here. Hi, Beardo.
Beardo, we're having technical difficulties.
Because Boo messed me
and
up.
I can't read what you're saying. We lost. No, it's something to do with the Windows screen.
I know, but I don't know.
What is that?
Edit.
No, that's not it. Hit X. Sorry, guys. We're trying to figure this shit out. Figures Beardo comes in and we're like being idiots. Get
I don't know
out of
what
my shit,
she
dude.
did.
Get out of my shit.
Edit layout?
Maybe?
No.
No. Oh, Lord.
No.
Now we're not here again. Cancel.
Well, I guess we just have to read my comments.
I hope it goes back to normal for the next freaking time we do this.
I
shit,
don't know what happened.
I can't.
Having
read what people are
issues?
saying.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
we're
having
big
issues.
issues.
Because I fudged up.
I wish I could show you guys what it's done. My phone washed itself off my bed. Oh wow. Yeah, Beardo, I don't always chime in, but I hear you talking about it. You got a lot of shit going on at your house recently by the sounds of it. And I see, because they tag you, I see like Mrs. Geek's posts, and sometimes your real name is tagged in it. And I see some of the stuff that's going on there. It's crazy. Like they had shoes stacked the other day, like in a weird way. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Oh, god damn. Now the comments are gone.
Oh, no.
What did you just do?
I don't know.
Wait, there's some shit down at the bottom right corner behind the speaker. No, yeah. Click that. Does it say unhide chat?
It says show chat. That's
Okay.
what I'm in full mode.
Exit. No, go.
Oh, wait.
Go right one.
I can't see because that's there. Okay, yeah, exit full screen, show chat.
Okay, but it. We thought we had it fixed. This is the worst stream ever, guys. I'm sorry. Well, let's
oh my
see
god.
what Beardo says here. The shoe thing was. Oh, that was a couple years. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
I didn't hit. Hold on. Let me see. Watch out. What? I can't do any worse.
You want to bet? That's kind of like hold my beer. So we see that you guys are talking. I can't read what you're saying.
No, I have to look on my phone.
Holy Jesus.
What the hell?
Hang on.
Boo?
Somebody said click on something. Ken said click on what? Click on the chat window, then hold down the control button and scroll up on your mouse wheel. Okay, let's
Wait,
try that.
you try that.
It says click on the chat, right? Is that what he said?
Wait, who was it?
Ken. Let's see what he had to say. Click on the chat window. Hold down the control button and scroll up on your mouse wheel. God damn, you're a motherfucking genius, Ken. Thank you, sir. You saved us. It worked.
Oh my gosh. No more boob messing with the keyboard and me with my hands in it.
Yeah. So
Well, why, Bill?
So what happened that because you would have had to hit control. and scrolled down in the chat to make it get smaller.
I don't know what happened. Boo, it was
Was
Boo
Boo-
was there, me here,
Was
and
Boo
it just.
typing? Okay, guys, we're back to normal. I can actually read the. No, it wasn't. It wasn't theater mode. Unless maybe that's, I don't know. But the chat was like, we were really big, but then all the side menus were like micro.
The chat was like this big, like that wide. I don't know.
Thank God we got that back because.
Stop, that hurt.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. I don't know if you looked that up or if you're just a computer genius and knew that. Hey, Chris, how are you? Rabbits can become pregnant again. Yeah, click on that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I don't know if they're fighting or fucking. I'm not sure.
We always have rabbits.
I just see a lot of legs flying in the air, and it looks like the dude is chasing the lady around.
Well, probably mad because they can't find their 2 babies if they didn't go back in there.
I'm thinking
I'm sure they did.
Because it was sad to watch. The mom came last night after you went to bed. She's like looking around for her little babies.
But they weren't in the hostas, and that's where they went.
Right.
So, and usually if they get lost, they go in the hostas until they go back in their nest.
I wish they had like a little call they could do, like, "Hey, come back, everything's safe."
They probably do, and we just don't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
Well, maybe it's
I was
meant
listening for it.
Maybe it's meant that we don't.
They mate 1 to 2 times a day.
Well, we have one that mates like probably when we see them, they're mating like every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like they get off of each other and then they're right back on each other. And then they get off each other, they're right back. And they're chasing each other around the yard. And then they go across the street and then they're doing it the same way. And then they come back and then they go in another yard. Yeah.
But the little baby bunnies are cute.
The babies are cute.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised Boo
really, they're like, I don't know what, that big?
Yeah. The one was about this big and the other ones there's 2 that were a little bit bigger than the other. But Boo, of course, the little one, she had it pinned to the ground with her nose, but she didn't bite it. She just had it pinned with her nose.
Yeah. She had it in her mouth, but she wasn't biting.
No, she just had it like holding down to the ground, but she didn't hurt it. So.
And she didn't have her collar on because I couldn't grab her to get her off. Like, Friday House had some neighbors like that.
Bill said maybe Beardo got scared and that's why it's working again. Could be. Never know.
Hopefully the man went back to bed because to watch us like fumble with buttons is probably not entertaining at all. And
Friday had neighbors
but he has
like
had
that.
some. That's what I just said.
We actually have interesting neighbors right now.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. It's like Sanford and Son next door. He shouldn't be allowed to drive with all that shit in his truck. Like,
it's bad. But so this kills me. This kind of pissed me off yesterday. Again, they're outside. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's 9:30 at night. 10 o'clock at night. It was like 10. Okay, I have to get up, go to bed because I got to get up early to go to work, which I'm usually up and gone before they're awake. So, but yesterday they had kids, like their grandkids over, and they're like, and they were teens, and they're like, don't walk out here without shoes on.
No, that wasn't to a teen. That was to a toddler because they did it again tonight. Oh,
so no, there was a teen yesterday. They did it too.
Okay, well,
but anyhow, so they say don't walk out here without shoes on because there's metal shavings and metal things all over that you could get stuck in your foot. But then they let a dog walk over it. I'm like, the dog can get that stuck in his foot too.
Beardo, I thought you lived next door to your in-laws. I mean, that's probably on one side, and then maybe different neighbors on the other side. See, I've taken to judging parking skills. Yeah.
But
no, our neighborhood's pretty quiet,
right,
but it's we live next. I don't know if you've ever seen Sanford and Son, but like the guys, they're junkers. Their backyard's full of shit. The side of the house is full of shit. It's starting to leak out into the front yard, and then they come home with a truckload full of shit every day that shouldn't even be allowed to drive.
And then, if that's not bad enough,
dude's got some stacking skills.
Then, like stuff they pick up from scrapping, they decide they're going to decorate the front yard with.
Yes. Yep. The other day, Dana was out there in
my hammock,
and he leaned this big decorative
lighthouse thing. Like it looked like a birdhouse feeder or something. It was huge.
But it's leaning on our fence, bending our fence over. It's like
because we have an extra, it's like a chain link fence, and then we have an extra fence piece put on top for Boo, so she doesn't jump it. And so they had it, and so that was all mashed in. I was like, "Boo," or I was like, "Jeff, just drop it."
Yep.
I'm like,
and I was like, okay, do I drop it nicely or do I just drop it?
and then
I chose the nice
like I
one.
have to go because
be
they
nice
don't
at this
take care of the like they don't realize that grapevine is a weed, and they don't spray it and they don't get rid of it. And their house is like
Yeah.
the production of it, like where the root is, and so every year we have to kill it down. And so we're on our side, we're killing it down, but then on this other side, it's still.
And we can't use killer stuff
Yeah,
because
see,
we
and
got
that's
pets.
the thing.
Otherwise,
We had
I'd
an
round
issue
up
with
the shit out of that
rats
stuff.
last
Yeah.
year because of the tornadoes and everybody having construction done. We had an issue with rats. Well, we finally got rid of the rats in the neighborhood. All our rats are gone. Nobody's been seeing rats anymore. Nothing.
Everybody was trapping them like.
I mean, yeah, we were
fucking
trapping
everywhere.
them, and like this, the county came out to help us with it because it was that bad of a problem. The house next door, they weren't there yet, but the people before them were, and it was an issue. So we finally get that taken care of. And then now we get this. It was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? So now, although we don't have the possums and the raccoons anymore and the groundhogs, because they got rid of them under their
Yeah,
shed.
they were trapping everything.
Yeah, we trapped pretty much
the
everything.
guys behind us, there was 3 guys behind us that had traps, and like 3, 4, 5 times a week something was in it.
Actually, they were like a couple times a day. So at first, they were getting a couple times a day. They were getting rats, and then just taking them to the dump and dumping them off.
No.
And
well, there was another step.
Well, there was one.
We don't want to talk about that.
Some people were taking other steps as well, but that was one of the steps they were doing. Yeah, it's not. Because what I did wasn't either, probably. But I ain't gonna say it.
And then the neighbor next to us was shooting them.
Yeah.
They'd be out there at night in the
with
fire
a pellet gun shooting them, like with a BB gun shooting them. And it was just like so crazy.
And the thing is, with the dogs, we can't use like rat poison because then if a dog catches one that's like fucked up,
and that's what we had to worry about is because we had like we were spraying this rodent deterrent, like it's a peppermint spray and spearmint. So we were spraying that around the yard, and yeah, it was just really bad.
We had one of those prank channel YouTubers. Oh, really? That's crazy.
What? See Fridays?
What do you say? Would you rather have to live with... Oh, god damn. That's a philosophical question. Let me think about that for a minute. I think Zach Baggins is richer. So maybe him. I'd pick Zach Baggins.
I would pick Zach Baggins.
Annoy the ever-loving shit out of me.
You could probably deter his thought process, where the twins would just be so stupid they wouldn't catch on to what you were trying to do.
And I'm not a young blonde, so I'm not afraid of Zach Baggins grabbing my vittles. Yeah. But that would be a concern if I lived with the twins. Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Offering to put his camera in. Oh, shit. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's not a neighborly thing to do. Groundhogs are kind of cute, Pam. I mean,
until they destroy your yard.
Yeah. But the ones that like sit on the side of the road, man, they come so close to the street where people drive, but they hardly ever.
We had that like by my sister's house. They were destroying like there was one lady at the end that lives on the lake on the other street, the street next to them, and everybody was having damage done to their fences, to their gardens, to their porches, and everything. And they found out that because the county came and they were trying to figure out why they were having such an issue and being so destructive, and then it found out that.
They're absolutely
they were feeding, and so they were eating everything down there. So then they needed places to hide and to mate and do their nesting, and so they were destroying everybody's property. So we had to actually they finally got rid of them. But then we had one here that lived in the shed next door. There was 3 of them. We got rid of 2. One, the dogs got in the middle of the night.
I mean, that was a mercy getting rid of them.
Yeah, that one wasn't. They got rid of it in night. They actually got it, and
we don't. Okay, let me state this, especially because Goth Gal isn't here in the chat, but we don't
No,
We don't kill the things that are.
No.
We don't kill the critters. We
no,
don't
no.
do that.
But
Even
the
rats,
dogs
we don't.
got it because it was in our yard, and they happened to get it.
Yep.
So then we ended up
And a possum too.
a possum. That one was great because then it crawled. I got the dogs back in, and then in the morning, it crawled and was stuck halfway underneath the fence. So Jeff had to kind of get that one. But the groundhog, we had the one. Then the other one, they caught, and then we don't know what happened to the third one.
Yep.
So, but and
Yes.
it wasn't like a small. This thing was like.
Oh, it's huge. Beardo,
It's
groundhogs really are real. I should. We got a lot. I should take
like,
pictures and send it
You
to
know
you
how you
because they're
see
real.
if you've seen the movie Caddyshack, Jeff can vouch. The one we had back here was like Caddyshack. Me out there with that damn thing. Oh my god. Oh, it was terrible. I'm surprised Jeff did
He
not
laughed
get.
at Dana like, "Yeah, bitch."
Yeah. Oh, it was so. I would throw a rock at it just to try to get it to go away for the dogs, and it would just sit there and look at me, and just look at me, and like, yeah, what are you gonna do? I was like, oh, it had some attitude.
Yeah, we got raccoons. We got possums. We got groundhogs. We have snakes.
At the river, we have otters and beavers.
Yep, and white swans. Like, yeah, we got
Swans, we
all
get
kinds of
deer,
nature.
we get coyote.
See you later, Anna Banana.
get
Thanks for
herons,
joining. We appreciate you and your $10. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we get a lot of.
I don't remember if Caddyshack 2 is any good.
I don't remember. I mean, I remember watching it, but Caddyshack. I think Caddyshack's the best though.
Yeah, badgers are mean as fuck. Like they are, and Wolverines too. Like
Yeah.
they're mean.
Now, black bear. Jeff's brother had a black bear in his backyard.
Yeah.
He lives in Upper Michigan, and he had a black bear in his yard.
Yep.
We don't get bear down here, but we do get.
They're getting closer.
Yeah.
They're getting closer to Ohio.
I think because
from Michigan.
They've actually seen them down. I think in like the Upper Monroe County.
Yeah, we have them above us and we have them below us.
Mm-hmm.
Not Indiana like really doesn't have any bears. Neither. Well, Pennsylvania does.
Yeah, but Indiana doesn't. Yeah. But we have
and not too far below us because it's like Hocking.
Yeah.
Hocking Hills has bears, and that's what 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got. And I took a trip when I was a kid, and we went out to Yellowstone, and the just seeing like buffalo and moose and like, god damn, like pictures don't do them justice. Those things are massive.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think what else we have.
No, Beardo, they have.
Oh, we have muskrat.
Yeah, they have massive spiders there in Australia that can kick anything's ass that we have here in this country. So yeah. I think the Aussies win. Although I don't know, a bear could do something. Oh, we got gators too, not here, but
no.
Gators.
Although
nasty.
There was one time we had a gator in the river because somebody had a pet gator.
And it escaped.
And it escaped, and they got rid of it, and it was only like I think it was like 3 feet, so it wasn't real big.
Except on Facebook, we got a 16-foot gator running around at the river.
And so it was like, be warned, there's a gator, but they finally found it. It was swimming down the river.
Did we have a petting zoo that all the animals escaped though in Perrysburg, like bears and like I know. Oh yeah, because that's when they enacted that.
They didn't all get out. It was just a couple, like a couple bears. Yeah,
yeah. It was like wait a minute. Someone sent me a video of a possum jumping over and being really.
Oh yeah, possums. Yeah. It's funny because that happens more with raccoons here than it does
possums. Possums are mean as fuck too. Like they are mean.
Then again, so we don't mind when like the possums would be around because they eat a lot of the ticks and fleas and that. So we don't mind when they're around. But not when they get stuck in the yard.
Yeah, if you see them during the day, they're usually sick. There's something wrong with them. And that's like, so, they're at nighttime. Same with raccoons. They're a lot of times at night. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a big cat.
But there was one but Culberson's was the one off of 23.
Yep.
Because we used to get, when we had a pet shop in the 80s, Culberson's was the feed company we used to get. And at that point, they didn't have a lot of those animals. But they got, after they stopped doing so much of the feed in that, is when they would get it.
What is a gopher turtle? I've never heard of a gopher turtle. Yeah, Sheila, Montana was
We do have turtles here too.
spectacular. Oh yeah, we got
Turtles,
we got a
frogs,
lot of everything here.
bullfrogs. We have a lot
Yeah.
of different.
Yep.
A lot of different wildlife.
Australia, spiders and snakes. Yeah, that. Yeah.
What's creepy?
Yeah,
is
we have the
when-
Foreman brothers.
Yeah, that
For
is
the fans.
and that,
Yeah.
and we have them in Ohio. So
Yeah.
um,
Oh, they saved some lives the other day. I don't know. That like, okay, if you and I go on a ghost hunt
mhm.
and we come up, so we did this. This happened recently at a class. We were coming back from doing the class, and we saw that car flip over on
Oh
the
yeah,
wall.
yeah.
We didn't take a picture of it,
No,
of us helping the people, and post it on YouTube.
no.
That's what the Foreman brothers did. They rolled up on an accident, and we're praying for this family, and this is what it's like. Just fucking help the people
No,
out. Why do you gotta
used
put it
that.
on
I
your
mean, we
YouTube
actually
channel?
used our car to block traffic because it actually
Yeah, it
the
happened
car
right in
flipped
front of us.
over like a cement barrier because there was a lot of road construction. So we parked our cars so that people couldn't get through because we were trying to get the people out because they could only get out the door that came to the street.
God, I really thought, dude,
I'm surprised
they
they
were
both walked
so
away.
lucky because
And
I
they-
thought I ran up on that. I thought there's gonna be dead people or blood or bad in
Yeah,
this car.
it was. I
They
mean,
were
we
fine.
literally they walked away, and it was so crazy
We helped
because
them get out the passenger seat because the driver's side was squashed.
Yeah.
And, like
and we waited. Luckily,
Crazy.
they had me, and then they had a firefighter. So they had two of us that were on scene first with that because we're the two that stopped, and then it was. I mean, and we tried helping to get them out and keeping them calm until. But I mean, it was just like crazy.
Beardo, I don't think they filmed it, but they took pictures and put posts up on YouTube that they were
It's
heroes because they helped these people. It's like, put the fucking camera away then and eat like that.
We
just
helped
that pissed
somebody
me off.
Saturday, or no Friday.
Friday.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, and
12
Thursday
o'clock.
too.
Was it Thursday or was it Friday?
It was both.
Would we do Thursday?
I had to go over there when someone was on the toilet.
Oh, that's my mom though. But Friday we had to rescue somebody because they didn't know what street they were on.
I forgot about that. Yeah, this dude was shit faced, and I was like, I'll be nice. Where
He's
you
in the
at?
neighborhood and he's like trying to get into houses. And
He
it's
was
like,
drunk, man. He was walking from a bar, and it's like, he's harmless. Where do you live? Give me an address.
But then it was funny because Jeff couldn't drive, and I actually had him drive me to my mom's because we had to go there for an emergency. And because I had a drink, and I was like, Jeff, I don't think I can drive yet
for margaritas.
And so it ended up that I was fine, but my mom, dad kind of woke me up quick. So I actually ended up having to take Jeff with me because I wasn't going to go by myself.
I drove you over there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying when we went to drive this guy home.
Because
Like,
I can't drive at night.
And he doesn't know the point like I do. So we're laughing because literally this is how it was. Point A, where we were at. He was going to point B, which is on this
one street over.
Like literally, we did a UE, basically a big UE to take him and drop him off at his
And the
house.
house he was trying to get into looked nothing like the house that we dropped him off at.
No, but it's
And
like,
he had
okay.
the address and stuff. Like, you know, I don't know, man. But I'll do that. I got in trouble. So, was it a month or so ago?
Yeah.
There was a guy. I drove into Kroger, the grocery store, and there was this guy outside flipping out on this cab driver. He's like, "What do you mean you've got to wait 2 hours and come back?" And something to do with his card didn't clear, and the guy said he'd come back in 2 hours, and the guy was, you know, in a scooter, like, and he was having a meltdown. And like, I get those moments where I'm compelled to be like, you got to help this guy. You know, a lot of times, yeah, it's like very inconvenient, but like, so I go up to the guy. I'm like, before I went in the store, I'm like, do you need a ride somewhere? It's like, yeah, but he said it was just down the road, but he didn't know which way. So I was like, give me 5 minutes. Let me go in and get my taco stuff. I'll come out and I'll take you home. So, and I forgot my my car is on fumes. Like the gas tank
Forgot
is
you had
almost
to
empty.
put gas in it.
So I drove one way and he's like, nope, that's not it. It's the other way. So I drove, dude, he
Didn't
was
have an address.
right, but he knew where it was. He was almost downtown. So I drop him off.
Not down the street.
My car is saying,
downtown.
I've got 0 miles left and there is no gas stations anywhere. So I'm like, okay, God, You told me to pick this dude up and help him out. I did that. You got to get me to a gas station without running out of gas in the hood. So, and it all worked out. But I do stuff like that sometimes. Even though, like, I've done this before too. I've gone and bought people, like, because if I have extra money, I share. Yeah, I do. I've bought people groceries and things like that. And then even though I know they're lying through their teeth about their situation, like one time this guy had a sign that said, "I'm just going to be honest with you. I want money because I need a beer." I was like, okay, I fucking respect that. I'm going to give you money and buy you a beer, but you and I are going to have a talk for a few minutes. And so I was like, "What's your story, man?" He told me. I was like, "Shit, I want a beer now too." Like, you depressed me, man. So it's, I don't know. I don't judge people always. And if sometimes, you just need somebody to be
I
nice.
feel bad because, like, at work, we are the company I work for. We have food pantries that we, like, our doctors can write a prescription, or even like us, we can
for
just
food?
get for food.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So, like, when we have questions, we ask for about mental health and about like food sources and that. And if someone tells us that they don't know if they're going to be able to pay their bills or buy food, we can recommend them to go to this food pantry. No questions asked. You can come. I mean, you can come as many times as you need. There's no questions. Nobody knows about it. And you just get a script. You go down there and you go to the food. And there's, like, at different locations we have. So, like, if it's at like one of our far out locations that they're not at a hospital or at one of our bigger facilities, we have connections to, like, we can give them the information, go to one of the hospitals or bigger locations.
Because you work for a company that owns half of Toledo.
Yeah. And then if they don't want to do that, then we give them all the information we can about going to food pantries in their area.
Yeah.
And, like, any of that, like, any places that serve meals, we have that stuff so we can give it to them.
Toledo
But
really
they also do it for their employees, because sometimes employees, I mean, they don't realize, sometimes they don't always, but sometimes there might be something that happened and you just don't have that money for that month, where an employee has can do the same thing. No questions asked, nothing. You just go down there and you get what you need for the week, and you're good.
Okay. And Toledo is a pretty charitable place. But I'm going to say this too, and this really did piss me off. Beardo, I agree. Just give them $20, go have some fun for a little bit. You're homeless. Like, if you got to go have some fun for a little bit in a pub, God bless you. Who am I to judge?
Yeah.
Now, drugs are different because that shit can kill you. But with some of the charity stuff, and this is, my stepdad did this, and this pissed me off, like, to no end. After my mom passed away, that dude was begging for money for food, going down, hitting up all these pantries. He had so much fucking food, it wouldn't fit in the shelves. It was all over the kitchen. It's like, and you're out here begging. Like, he had more fucking food than I did.
Yeah.
Like, it was like that. Yeah, my stepdad was, at the end of his life, was not a good person.
Yeah.
And that really, oh my God, that made me so mad. He would talk to us like he doesn't eat or can't eat. And it's and then I went over to their house one day. I'm like, what the? You got more food than we have, and in-laws combined. I mean, it's crazy.
It's funny though too, because, like, when you ask these people about, like, this, like, when we're asking the questions, a lot of times people, they don't want to tell. And I mean, we tell them, no, this is very confidential. Just know we're doing this because we want to treat you, just not the physical body, or for the medical, we want to treat the whole body, the well-being, the mind, the emotion, everything. And so then, kind of, when we give them our little, then they're, like, a little bit more open. I mean, I know, since I've worked with this company, I've 3 times have referred someone to go to the pantry.
Beardo and Wayne, I have never ever watched an episode of Most Haunted. Wait a minute. Is that the UK show? Or wait, is that Lee? What's Lee's channel? Is that Most Haunted? If it is, then I've watched that. I'm thinking of the one with Mary Loves Dick, that guy. And Yvette Fielding. I've never watched that show.
See, and this is hard too because sometimes you can't tell.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like
Sometimes
like,
you know you're getting
yeah,
scammed,
well, like
but it's
see, and this is one.
yeah.
There's one area in Toledo that I refuse to give anybody money because one time, and it's coming off of one of our highways. One time, you would
Corey
like,
Road, right?
Yep. Because they go and they switch spots. And when you go see them walk to where they're parked, they're in Cadillacs, brand new Cadillacs, and they're changing their clothes.
They're
from
pulling 75 to 100,000 a year getting handouts.
Yep, and it's like
that shit was on the news. Like that's a real story.
So for nobody, I'm like laughing. Nobody will even donate at that corner, and if you do, you know you're getting scammed.
And it's like, you know, they hold signs up like "I need food." People give them food, they drop it on the ground, and there's a pile of food by them. They don't want the food; they want the money. Like it's. But like I said, when I feel compelled, even though I know I'm probably okay, Mary loves Dick, West Most Haunted. That's how we're going to refer to that. Yeah. So no, I've never seen an episode of Most Haunted, but like, even though sometimes it's like I know I'm getting scammed, but something is compelling me to give this person a little help, I do it.
Like I will rather give them clothing. Like now, this is something though. If I see, like we have one guy that has a dog that moves around, and he's a vet, and he has a dog. So when I see him, I will stop and give him because nobody ever gives him anything.
You talking about the guy?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say no. That guy's buying beer.
He's usually down Alexis Street.
Okay, the guy at Point Place, he's buying beer.
Well, yeah, no,
every time,
and he got his dog taken away.
No, which he should because
but the I mean, he literally, I mean, he's a vet, a homeless vet, and he has his dog, and he's had this dog since he's been in the military. And so even my sister we will stop and get treats and dog food for him, for his dog, because nobody will give him, like he accepts the food and then he's always sharing his food with the dog. So, I mean, I would always stop, and rather than, and occasionally I would buy him a toy for his dog. So his dog had a new toy, but there's some that's very, very sketchy.
Yeah, that's true, Beardo. We got the same issue here, but then again, you never know. Like, I mean, I think sometimes you can spot them based on where they are,
where they're at, and what they're dressed like. And it's funny because a lot of times, if you look at their shoes, you can tell.
Yeah, I've heard people say that. That's a good indicator. We do have a guy and his dog that are well known at Heather Downs and Reynolds.
Yes.
Him and his dog. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and ironically funny, when I'm doing stuff with my brother, we go past them all the time too. So, and I have stopped one time, and because usually I have my brother with me, so it's a little bit harder. But I have stopped and given him some too.
And that's my point too, Pam. Like, you never know if it's a scammer or if it's someone legit.
Now, something that will kind of help know, and here in Toledo, that you can tell if you're really helping someone that's homeless, is we have this. It's the paper that you can buy. So basically, if you buy a paper from this person and they just ask for $1, if you buy this paper, it helps to get them so they can get back on their feet, get their own.
That's how they pay their rent is by this. In the company that does it doesn't charge them the money, but they say, look, we're gonna, you need to go do something during the day if you have to stay.
And the more they sell, and most people will give them more than $1. Yeah. And a lot of times I'm like, I don't need your paper. I don't need the paper, because a lot of times it's the same thing. It's like, I don't need the paper. Just, Toledo Streets newspaper. Yep. Yes. Yep. And so I will donate to them, and I just don't need the paper, because then that's another one they can sell and make more money on. There's one at Kroger's all the time. Yeah. We have one up there. And he wears the safety vest. He's not out there. No, and at the farmers
work
market
for food, but then if you offer him a job, he's like, go fuck off. I just want money. Like, we get that a lot. I will work for food. They have no intention of working. They just want your money.
But I mean, like at the farmers market, there's a guy that's blind, partially blind, and he's down there. I always donate to him and just don't need the paper, so he can actually sell that to someone else. And he explained it to me. He goes, since I was homeless, but now since I've been in this program, I actually have been able to get a room, and I have a roommate, and we have, and that's how they survive, is by selling these papers. And it's not like they make like a lot. I mean, it just goes towards
No,
them.
but it's something that they have to do
It makes
to be
them
accountable.
It makes, but it gives them some kind of worth.
Yeah.
Of okay, I get if I'm doing something, then I'm earning
Mhm.
my own place.
Yeah, that's important too for your own psyche, at least for me. Like I don't
Yeah.
want people to give me stuff. Like I need to earn it, if that makes sense. But oh,
Yeah, it's. I mean, we have a lot of
well,
lot
thank
of
you, Queen of
programs.
Karma. That is a very, very good compliment. Thank you. Sweet Goth is awesome. She's here quite a bit. Yeah, we're talking charity at the moment. I mean, someday we will talk about paranormal shit again on this channel. I promise.
Well, now
It's
we
just
want to
not
get
tonight.
spaghetti,
Yeah, we want to get Kulaks on.
and we want to get. Who else did we say? Wayne
You're going to get Wayne on your channel.
on my channel.
Yep. Wayne is actually going to be on with Laura, I think, Saturday. Or was it yesterday? Shit, I hope it wasn't yesterday. I don't know. Wayne, when are you going to be on with Laura? No, it wasn't. I think it's July 5th. I think.
So that would be next Saturday.
Yeah, I think. Wayne, go ahead and.
Or if you're talking my mom's Saturday, that would be in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's July 11th is next Saturday. that's an inside joke.
Oh my God.
Oh, so Wayne is going to be on Wednesday. Wait. Bill
5th
said
of July.
Yeah, Laura's normal show is Wednesday, but yeah, Wayne is going to be on the 5th.
Oh, it's like calamity.
Yes, we should. I haven't seen him interviewed too, and he's an interesting guy. God damn, I need to send him a message because I do want to have him on. But I think he does work, so that we would have to do like a Saturday special or something like that to make it not be unbearable for him. But yeah, there's a lot of people that I'd like to have on that don't do interviews very often. You know, some of the newer people, like I said, you know.
Oh, about people shoplifting. Yeah, that's something. They shoplift and then they go on Amazon and try to sell it. Or not Amazon, on like eBay and that, and sell it.
Beardo, like, hang on. Before you go, I hope you hear this. Thanks for stopping by. Like,
yes,
he has shouted out so much and been so nice to us. He has sent a lot of people our way, and I feel we've kept them because, you know, and that's the thing too. Like when a channel shouts you out, you have to keep them, and it's not, you know,
they just
it's not on them if, you know, like I can't sit here and bitch and say, well,
they're like, because they do this kind of stuff to you.
But I can't sit here and bitch.
I'm impressed. He's not jumping.
Because I'm talking to Beardo real quick before he goes to bed.
See, I can do it. See, now we can do it.
Now I'm all conscious. But anyway, so again, man, thank you, brother. You have been kind to us, you and others too. Like, so rest well. Hopefully nothing flies about your room again tonight. So I did watch your video today. It was pretty. Go check it out. Beardo's not a big Moxley fan.
Oh.
So, all right. Yes. You can only, yes, exactly. It's like when you shout me out, it's my job to keep the audience. And a lot of them have stayed, a lot of them have gone, you know, but it's been all good. Okay, a proper good guy is Beardo. Got a lot of time for him. All of you really. Yep. Yeah, he is a good dude. Like, I know a lot of people don't like him.
It's a brand new phone. If the ghost does that again, I'm calling the pharmacy.
Oh, shit. No, you need to call Biff.
Oh, my God. You know what? That's so funny.
Exorcism.
I thought about checking his channel out because I haven't done it in a while. Because I usually, I mean, for a while there, I was just going with a different account just to kind of make sure he ain't doing anything. See you later, stupid.
Kels. Good night, Kels.
But I was like, I was too tired. I was like, I don't have the energy.
I got no time for him.
He's
gonna do his shit no matter what. Like, it's.
But then we found some other ones, so yeah. I'm just as good.
Oh, I've got worse stuff on him than the video we made. Like, the guy is a whack job for sure. Yeah, he's gonna spit his holy water all over your phone. Better get that waterproof case before you call Biff.
Oh my God.
That when I saw that, I was like, and Jamie from Two Ply sent that to me. He was like, what do you think of this guy? Because he knows I'm, I know a bit more about religion and exorcisms, and I'm like, dude, are you gonna do something with this video or not? Because if not, I am fucking ripping this guy.
The first time Jeff showed, he goes, "Wait, you got to see this," and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, "Wait!" I mean, I literally was like, "Wait, play that again," because I couldn't believe what I actually saw. I had to watch it like three. I think I had to watch it like 3 times to actually get what he was doing. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "No, you're not." I was like, "Oh,
Like, it's not like at the end of the day, it's not funny, but that is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. That and that one that Josh did with the where the one bald white dude was claiming that he tapped into this southern black man's mom.
oh, that one."
Throw mom some sugar right now. I was like, what the fuck? That was him and Biff. Like they should do a channel together. They would probably, unfortunately, they would probably make millions.
I'm sure it was bad. It was so bad.
Call it Biff and Buff because the other guy's bald too. So I don't know, but that would be
Biff and Biffier.
Yeah. That, oh my God, if those two hooked up, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I would
was bad.
I would
It
watch
was
that.
bad.
I would watch that as it, I don't know, kind of like watching a train wreck.
It was bad.
Yep.
If I didn't mean to scare you, Boo, sorry.
So
Yeah, it was. It was.
did I what?
Did you work in that shirt?
No.
Oh.
I took a shower.
It looked like there was a stain on it. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Might be barbecue sauce. I probably eat
No, I
barbecue.
know. I wanted. This holds up so much better than the.
Yeah. I mean, we eat a lot of barbecue, so if anything.
We have eaten a lot of barbecue in the last few days, which I'm okay. And then we're gonna have chicken on Friday.
Yeah, we talked about that early on. Like that's why I'm the pit master. That's why the name is that, because I have
smoking this week.
I have learned some things this weekend.
This past weekend, this week.
I made the best ribs I've ever eaten in my entire life. Not just bought or made. I'm saying the best ribs I've ever eaten. Like I would have entered those in competition for sure.
And then we had pulled pork that was the best that we've had.
It's funny though, that 10-pound roast, that's all we got out of it.
I know.
But you and I ate
like probably
over 2 pounds. Over 2 pounds. I'm
telling Jeff he needs to make a bit. He needs he needs to find a way of selling the smoked meat because it's like, oh. I mean, he could make almost $14 a pound.
What would you guys? Okay, this is a question for chat. I mean, U.S. dollars. We don't convert to UK because I don't know the conversion. But what would you guys spend for home cooked pulled pork per pound? Finished pound.
Finished pound. That means I mean you can have it seasoned like with barbecue, with or without sauce.
Because I'm going to be honest, you can go to some barbecue joints here in Toledo
and get a quarter pound for like $14.
Right. When I spent $16 on the pork butt.
Ooh. What? Smoke watermelon sometime. We've done pineapple.
Have we?
Yeah, a long time ago.
I've grilled pineapple. I don't know about smoking it.
Yeah, we smoked a pineapple slice.
Smoked watermelon.
I'll have to try that.
Oh, you don't like pulled pork, Chris? I bet you I can change your mind.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Shadow Cat, how are you? 12 quid at Aldi. What is quid? Is that 12? So that's a quid is like $1, right? I think, but UK dollar. So we are behind them. So that's maybe $15-16 a pound.
And then then when he grills the chicken half too, because how much somebody would pay for a half a chicken grilled.
Hey John, how are you?
Half a chicken too. So we're trying to figure out how much he could sell this for and make a profit.
The only problem with this is, I would never want to eat this shit again. If I was cooking it every day.
Still. Not every day if you only did it like on the weekend.
Even still, sometimes you know how I get. Like I'll cook like the chicken. A lot of times I'll cook that. I'll have a little bit up. I usually
watermelon, honeydew, and cantaloupe. We gotta try that now.
Smoked.
With a little probably drizzled organic honey. Ooh.
I don't know.
Or the honey and the soy sauce mix with the garlic you put.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I've perfected pork
Oh.
chops too here recently. So, I make this little Asian garlic sauce.
it's really good that we dip pork
I'm
chops
turning
in.
into a posh twat.
Well,
with
because
my
he cuts his
grilling.
own pork chops now, so it's like, oh,
I
it's
won't buy.
good.
I will not buy store cut pork chops anymore. I buy a pork loin and I cut my own.
Yep.
Because I like those fuckers like an inch and a half thick or better. Because them store ones you buy, you know, for $10 for 10 of them, but they're like paper thin, and they're shoe leather when you cook them. See, she gets to pee, but she yells at me when I had to go pee. That's not fair. Yeah, John, dude, I've plus I do a marinade now. Yeah, sorry, John. I'm dialing in certain foods. Okay, so steak. I still have issues with steak sometimes. Sometimes I can kill it, but then again, I won't buy those thin cut steaks anymore. I won't do it because we've got a meat market that they do sales on steak sometimes, and every time I buy them, they suck because they're so fucking thin. You can like if they're on for more than 45 seconds, you've overcooked it, and it's ugh. So someday when I'm rich, I'm gonna buy like a whole ribeye or something like that and cut my own ribeyes how I want. This fat guy problems, people. That's what we're dealing with. Fat guy problems. You just can't get a good cut pork chop in the store. You got to cut your own. You Gertie's? No, I never have. I have not. But we did find a killer sauce this weekend. It's called Blues Hog. Really, really good. Love thin Canadian. What is a Canadian steak? That's like beef? I've never heard of a Canadian steak. Unless it's just a steak from Canada. I don't know. Sweet Goth, we've got a pretty good butcher, but the best one is about, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes away.
Who, Frobos?
Yeah, Frobos, and they raise their own cows and stuff like that, so they do good stuff. The thin steak is to make stuff.
You can get Blue Hogs steaks at Academy Sports. What's that?
No, we can get it at Myers.
The Blue Hog?
Yeah.
That's where we got it at,
Yep.
yeah.
I used to grill thin steaks because, hang on a second.
Because it cooked fast?
I like the thick cut steak. Yeah, I do too. Yep. And, you know, sometimes, honest to God, the best steaks I've made have been in a cast iron pan. You baste those in butter and you put fresh herbs and shit in there, and you can, but if they're really thick, then you just throw it in the oven and finish them off at a temperature, like, you know what I mean? So you're not burning them. Like, yeah, there was a good video I saw a long, long time ago, which made me try it. I was like, holy shit, this stuff is good. But like Gordon Ramsay cooking a steak, he don't use a grill. He used a cast iron pan. That shit was delicious.
You know what I want you to try one time is to make cauliflower steak.
I want to try mushroom too.
Yeah,
I know you don't like the mushrooms, but I know a lot of people will like eat like a mushroom steak. Yeah, John, the cast iron pans, like, yes.
We have several different kinds of pans, so it's kind of nice. But that's one I want to try though, is a cauliflower steak.
Yeah,
everybody says those are really good.
I'd have to look up YouTube on how to make one,
but everybody says those are really good.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely follow a lot of like cooking channels on YouTube. So a lot of times people say, have you seen this video or that video where it's like, you know, talking about paranormal stuff? Chances are no, but because I watch golf and I watch cooking on YouTube. That's what I watch. That's just what I can't help it. I enjoy it. And when I say golf, I'm talking like shitty golfers that
make bank and make their own beer and.
Well, they don't make it, but they own a company. It's called Have a Day, and I really got it. But you can't find this shit.
No.
I looked it up online. It's like $36 for a 12-pack. It's like, because it's in such high demand. But I want to try it because they do their job selling it. But they'll do a wheel of drinks. But then they bought this nasty shit the other day. Soon as Fat Perez took a sip, he puked. And of course they showed it on camera.
And so
he
then
just-
you almost puked.
Yeah, I did. I was like, ugh, stop, bro.
Jeff can't stand puke.
No. That diarrhea, I can't do it.
Yeah, so if the dog pukes, guess who has to clean it up? I laugh.
But there are times where I'll do it, but I'll be like, ugh.
But it's funny because sometimes when the dog has puked,
Oh yes, John.
it is so funny because a paper towel will be on it, and then I come
mushrooms.
home and then I have to clean it up.
Yep. Yeah, I
Especially
love
if it's
to
just
saute
dog
mushrooms.
parts.
We cook the mushrooms and the onions and the
I
cast
I
iron.
like mushrooms, or I don't like mushrooms. I like the grilled onions. But now there's
put a
this
little wine in
one.
there. Oh,
There is this one Middle Eastern restaurant. I cannot think of the name of it, but they have these teeny tiny little button mushrooms, and they saute it with a little bit of. I think they do like some garlic, salt and pepper, and a little bit of wine. Oh, and I
'Cause
am
they
not
got
a
that-
mushroom eater.
they got that garlic sauce that you love. That shit was good on a steak.
And I know how to
Let
make
that
that.
melt on that. Oh,
I
God
made
damn.
garlic sauce before. It is harder than heck to make, but so freaking well worth
It's
it.
like kind of like what consistency of like butter ish.
If
Like
it's made right,
I don't
it's
know if
like
you guys
butter.
have had it, but
But it's like butter. If it's
yeah,
garlic,
it's called garlic sauce, but it's like butter.
like butter.
But it's like not butter. It's garlic.
Mm.
Like it's in like you got to be careful with it because you can kill some vampires pretty quick. But
Put it this way.
if you cook stuff in there,
I had to, because
oh,
we get a lot of
damn.
Middle Eastern food at
But
work.
they just eat that shit on pita.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I eat the garlic sauce on just whatever. But this is how strong it was at work. We get Middle Eastern food quite often. And so I took just a little, just a teeny tiny piece of garlic and put it on my my gyro meat.
Mhm.
And I was like trying to find some, and of course I had clinic that day. I was trying to find someone to give me a mint because
Give
I
me
could
some
smell it, and it was.
Scope, trident,
it was
and
like
mints
the
all at
tip.
once.
It was like a tip of an eraser, and that's all I had because I knew I had clinic.
Yep.
And it was so strong.
And they got one thing too that they do. I don't know what they do for the marinade, but they got this really really thin chicken. It doesn't take long to cook at all, but it's really really good. It's garlic, right? They got a couple.
It's
different
like they
kinds.
have a garlic one, and then they have like a tomato marinade one.
Yeah,
But we get
they're
the
both
garlic
really
one,
good.
and it's really good.
Yeah. And I'm not a
I get that. We get that from the middle.
yeah, I'm not a
Eastern
big fan
market.
of Middle Eastern food, but like there's some parts of it that
I
can
could eat
totally
it every day.
jump on with.
I could eat. Well, and I don't make grape leaves. I used to make grape leaves, but I don't make grape leaves. But I make like falafel and hummus and tabbouleh and fattoush. I will make those a lot. So
Yeah, Wayne, the thin cuts, you're like, like super thin, like a Philly steak thin. That's one thing, but I'm talking like, I don't like a half-inch steak. It just doesn't. It's so easy to overcook, and then it's fucked. Then it takes like it's horrible.
I used to put garlic on
Chicken
everything.
fried mushrooms. Ooh, time out. Chicken fried mushrooms and zucchini. So that's like country fried steak, but like a mushroom or a zucchini. That sounds pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah, see, Ross, I don't like grape
Grape
leaves.
leaves. I love
Dana
grape
loves them.
leaves.
I don't.
love grape leaves.
I've tried them so many times. Like I want to like them, I just don't.
I love grape leaves. Like I said, I know how to make a lot of Middle Eastern food, but
Yeah.
it's just a lot of it's time consuming. So I usually will go just to, because it's not that, actually the Middle Eastern market we go to is really not that expensive.
No,
So I will go there. Like we can get the chicken, the flat chicken breast that's already cut. It's so super thin. I can get like 4 of those breasts for like $3.
but they're like
they're
thin.
they're very
They're
thin.
really thin.
Like they don't take very long to cook, but they are so good. But I could eat, I could eat garlic. I used to have at one point. It doesn't agree with my stomach as much, but I could. Do you have Greek or Lebanese? We have both here, but we go to the Leban. It would be. It's
Is
more.
it more Lebanese? Yeah, it's more
It's
Lebanese.
more. Would be
than
more
Greek.
Lebanese. then it would be Greek.
Yeah, for sure.
But we do have Greek here too.
Yep.
But the Greek, if you do want Greek, you go to, there's a restaurant downtown that you go to for the Greek.
Which one?
Manos.
Oh, I've never been there.
Yeah. But that was the place you went for Greek. And then, of course, the Greek. The Greek, like, I don't like the Greek. Like, there's this one thing I haven't done in years is made Cornish hen stuffed with rice. And it's really good. I haven't made it in a long time, but that's another one.
I've
But
never
yeah,
had
no,
Cornish hen.
I know. Oh, they're good.
I wonder what they would be like on the grill.
They probably be okay.
Like a beer can Cornish hen?
Kind of, yeah.
Ooh. Have you guys ever had beer can chicken?
Oh,
That shit is delicious. Where you I've got a cooker that's got like a can shaped holder. You put a beer can in there and you put a chicken on top of it.
but you can put other things other than
Yeah,
beer if
you
don't
could do
want
like
beer.
apple juice, like whatever
You can do
want.
apple juice. You can
Apple
do
juice
like
is
some
good.
people do Dr. Pepper or root
Yep,
beer
yep.
or 7-Up.
It keeps it so moist. It's so good. Oh, we said moist.
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 So we started on food and we're probably going to end it on food. One of these days we'll talk about Ghost again.
Someday.
I just, like I said, I need to get back into it. I'm just not motivated right now to. I mean, I had fun when we ghost hunted with, the last few times I've been out, I've had a blast. I just don't.
You've been out so much more than I
I
have.
know,
I'm like,
and I feel bad about that. But,
yeah.
but I mean, I just not. If it was a private case, it'd be different because then you have to listen to everything and watch everything. But I don't even want to do it. If a private case came in tomorrow, I don't think I'd do it.
See, and I feel bad.
I'm not in the mode to do a private case right now.
And I mean, I probably would be like, okay, I don't really feel like it, but
Yeah, I'd be honest with them. I'd say, look, we got stuff going on. It's not.
yeah.
We're not in the mindset to do.
And because usually the
case right
private
now.
stuff we do is with our friend Harold, and
But the last one really bugged me
yeah, and I'm having a hard time getting over that
because
one.
we got fired, basically, because she just would not accept
She gave
what
in.
was going on.
She gave in to what the
She chose to be bullied by her son and
Family
grandson,
member.
and it's
by
she would not.
by them telling her it was a ghost, and
She would not have what we were like.
she left.
You know what?
I mean,
maybe next Monday we need to talk about that case in great detail. Like read some of the notes that were left, all that shit. Like,
Well, we can't yet because I mean,
why not? We're fired.
yeah, it's true.
We don't have to give names, and
No.
if they were to see it, they'd know we were talking about that, but nobody else would.
Mm-mm.
Because this shit was next level haunting. If this were truly paranormal, which it's not in any way, this was next level. Like, okay, pick which movie studio you want to make this movie, because if this is real,
Well, we said if this is real, we're gonna make money. I mean, literally, we all said if this is a true haunting, we're going to make money off of this.
and okay, we got to
Not
that.
no, but I'm
we're
saying
like we're gonna direct the client into like, look, we've proven this is paranormal. You should go try and make some bank off of this, because this is the craziest shit.
it wasn't
ever.
like we were going to make money personally off of it for
Right.
doing this case, but we're saying this is how crazy it was that this story, if it was real, it could have been made into a movie.
Yeah, we'll go into.
It was crazy.
I think. Please, okay, we got to remember next week we're going to talk about that case.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I do want to talk about some paranormal shit again eventually on this channel. But yeah, it's the craziest shit ever. They actually went to the authorities on this case because this poor woman has been
We went to Adopt Protective Services.
abused.
We went to the police and Adopt Protective Services.
Yep.
And they followed up.
And I would love to I'd love to see that grandson in the street somewhere, because and Harold, we had to hold him back. Like, okay, Harold, we're talking about farmers. We can't just go onto their property And like, you know, I got to be careful what I say here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, they probably have guns and they have every right to shoot us if we do what you want to go do.
Mm-hmm.
So, because
It was
it
bad.
is a very maddening case.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we should talk about that one next week. Food and ghost, good idea. Yeah, there's so I think paranormal YouTube in general is in a lull. You know what I mean? Like Sam and Colby make the same video week after week, or however long they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
You got me.
there's nothing
You
new
got me.
coming out
Come
in
on.
paranormal.
Come on. Come here. You want to go up on Papa? Come on. She wants to say hi.
No, she just wants to lick my leg.
Come on.
It's like I actually
She's
want
like-
to go. She's like I actually want to go outside and get those bunnies, but
No, she's like, I actually want to sit in the fucking
yeah, I know
chair.
she does. She wants to sit in my chair. Ain't
She's
happening,
giving,
boo.
she's giving the death look.
Friday House, I agree, but I've got a thought in my head. I'm trying to like determine how much I want to reveal because I've got an idea that if I could pull it off, it would be gold. I've told you about it. Hang on. Okay, so Dana agrees. She's like, yeah, I forgot about that. But I've got an idea that would elevate debunkers, I think. But some people would say we're selling out a bit, but we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to take Dana to Brushy Mountain.
It's
I
just the
I
timing.
want her to go there.
Sucked.
I didn't feel anything was like I'm actually more apt to take you there than Collingwood. I feel like you're more in danger at Collingwood.
Yeah.
I mean, if danger is going to happen,
But
not
I
saying that it's
think
going to.
at Collingwood, it already knows. It already knows that it's gotten me, so it knows. So it knows that because I got a theory that because last time you were there, nothing happened.
No, it did at the very end,
When you guys were
but
just
not to
there.
me or you. Oh no, last time, no, nothing happened.
No.
Nothing.
And
Well, no, I take it back. We got a couple weird things that, like, okay, what the fuck is that? But nothing dangerous.
no, where every other time. So I'm not wondering if it's just because there wasn't somebody that you were extremely close with, because
Exactly.
we had laughed, haha, you did nothing tonight. Because the person that he did, I mean, we're close. We're not close. We're close with her, but
Mhm.
we're not close. I mean, it wasn't this.
Yep.
And I got a feeling because
And
if
that's
it's
why I
not
didn't
this
want her to
kind
go last time, because I was like, you're in a bad state of mind right now,
Yeah.
and something's gonna fuck
and
with you.
so
I just
we
know
figure
it. Like,
what's going to happen. So I wasn't there, so I figured that's why nothing happened, because I wasn't
Yep.
part of the little problem, or the little equation there.
yeah, Friday House. It's
I'm coming.
it's an idea where there's nobody is going to sell out at all. But I like, for example, I can't. I don't want to reveal yet because I haven't worked it all out totally, and it probably would never ever happen anyway. But I don't know if any of you guys venture away from paranormal stuff, but like Barstool Sports in their podcasts, where they have dudes that hate each other sit in a room and chat, and they fight, and people love it, and it gets lots of views. No one's selling out. It's just like it'd be like having Beardo in the same room as Twin Paranormal on a podcast. It's a win-win for everybody because people would love to see that. And Beardo's not selling out by talking to them and arguing with
Did
them.
you tell me the idea?
No, not totally.
Oh, ow! Stop.
So like, if that makes sense, because I would love to talk to Paranormal Light Years, and you guys know I hate those guys. But like Barstool Sports, they have people on that hate each other, and they know they hate each other, and it's electric. It's like people watch it and love it. Yes, seg with Mackie and Amanda. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Like examples like that. Like I don't know. I think it would be gold. I know the debunkers are adult enough to do that, but I don't know that those channels are, because actually they don't have much to gain, but we do as the debunking community. I think that would make us go up. I mean, or I could be dead wrong, and it's like the stupidest idea on the planet, but I don't know. I watch a lot of, like I said, other content other than paranormal stuff, and I see what they do, and it's like, how can we bring that to the paranormal but still be authentic? It's kind of like what Casper Sites started with his, his whole thought on, like, I'm trying to help you guys out, and I really think that's what he was trying to do. Oh shit, Dawson's here.
It's like he knew we were talking about him.
Were we? Yeah, we were. Yeah, Dawson. Yeah, unsub from that guy. No, I'm just kidding. Dawson, I looked at your channel the other day, dude. You've had some good videos that I didn't know about. Good numbers. Congrats, brother. So, but I don't know. It was an idea that I had that I still need to work out. I would love to see Beardo talk to Twin Paranormal or something, like, or Side Guy talk to Mackie and Amanda. That would be, like I said, I don't think that side really has much to gain, but we do. So, but we are going to wrap it up. It's been 2.5 hours. I'm sure it's past Miss Boo's bedtime.
Yep.
And we've had a good chat. A lot of food. But we do got to get Dawson. Sometime soon I want to have Dawson on too, because I think we had good shows.
I need to have Dawson on too.
Yeah.
So I can pick on Dawson.
Yep. But I mean, I think me and Dawson, like, do good shows together. So
Dawson,
me
you
Dana,
just
and
come in
Dawson
too
having
late.
a conversation, that would be fucking awesome sometime. You're getting off live. No, I'm not getting off because you joined. It's because we start at 7. Like, I'm sorry, we're not like 2.5 hours behind like you are.
Yeah.
So Dawson, when are you going to start your lives again? Shit, you haven't gone live in months.
But so this weekend, I'm debating if I should go live on my channel with the Demon Chicken, or if I should just make videos, shorts.
We do both.
I could do both.
Yeah, we can go live for a little
So if you want to see live demonic stuff, you'll have to subscribe to my channel, so you get that
which
stuff.
Probably most people in here have.
A lot of people, yeah.
But yeah, we'll put posts on the Boo page to, like, go do this day because this is what we're going to do over there. YouTube doesn't like it when you put stuff like that on your channel. Like on our YouTube wants us to do a specific thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Dawson, just get a hold of me when you can. But yeah, so subscribe, because then maybe I'll go live from my channel with the Demon Chicken, and then of course because I'm going to have Carburetors and Coffee Bill Devins on July 10th live on Mrs. Boo. Cause is he in here? Bill, are you in here?
I haven't seen him come in a while, so
he might be gone.
But I've thought for a long time I want to start a second channel just for my dumb shit. Like, because I want to golf. I want to video that. I want to. Yeah.
Cook. I don't know. If Candy's in here, put my link back up, please. Anyhow, so if you have questions,
Laura's in here. She's a munch.
Yeah. Do it. So anyhow, if anybody has random,
Friday House says put the links in the Discord. Yeah, I mean,
I actually did put it in Discord.
So
Discord. I did put my the thing in there, so it should be in there.
I don't even look
yes,
at that.
I will get a hold of you to figure out, make sure I had the address correct. But like I said, a lot of people said that they've been having a hard time getting mail to go through to Canada. So she got the stickers, but she never got the stickers.
What do you mean?
I remember we had the random thing
Okay,
where
she got the stickers,
she
but
didn't get this. She won the stickers.
Oh, she won the stickers,
but she didn't get the stickers. So
did you send them? You sent them.
And they're going to Canada. So I think they were going to Canada, and that's why a lot of people have been having issues with stuff going through. Like it's taking a long time to get through, or they're just not getting it.
That's weird.
Yeah, a couple
is it
other
your
people.
Postal Service, or is it like?
No,
what's
it's
up?
just getting across. Just getting across stuff happens.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, Bill is here.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what you asked.
Okay, so never mind. I can't say what I was gonna say. Anyhow, if anybody has any questions about cars that they think would be interesting for me to ask Bill on my live, go ahead and send them to our boo.
Or watch the live and ask him live.
That's true too. You can watch the
Don't
live and
forget
ask
to
the
put
live.
the Q in front.
Yes, make sure you put the Q.
And
And
I'm
I
not-
need to have mods because
Yeah, you should probably.
I
recruit
need
some
to have
mods.
some mods. So if anybody is interested in being a mod, hook me up or hit me
Oh,
up.
Candy, sorry you got storms going through. Yeah, and I'm not going to be on camera at all. I'm going to be
Yep, it's all me.
sitting in the chat harassing the shit
There it
out
is.
of
Candy got it back up there.
everybody.
But yeah,
I'll be roasted.
yep, but ask during live if you want to ask
Yep.
questions ahead of time, and that we can always go ahead
Oh, I
and do it
got
that way.
questions. They might not be
Oh.
about cars, but I got questions.
See, somebody else said, yeah. Because somebody else, because a couple people I know, they have family that live in Canada, and sending stuff they said has
Wow,
been
that's-
terrible lately.
When did?
That's
we
been
did that
months,
a long
that's
time
been like
ago.
months ago.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
man.
Because when
That's-
she said it, I'm like, oh, I thought I figured she must have got them, but she said
I
no.
could probably walk to Canada in like what 12 hours.
I mean, we're not that far from the line. We could
if
probably
I
could
was-
get there by water faster.
Yeah, by water, I could be to Canada in 10 minutes.
Sweet, thank you, Laura. I will go ahead and get you set up for that. Because I'm like, yeah, I'll need to have.
Yeah, we got to link your channel to the stream here. All that good,
Yeah.
good shit. We may do a
Okay, awesome. So I have Laura, and then Caroline. Caroline that will mod for me. So
Okay.
I will get you guys set up to do that. Yeah, and sometimes I miss messages. So I mean, I didn't even think about, especially with our lives being as crazy as they are. But I will, like I said, I'll get with you. We'll figure out what happened and make sure I had the address correct. And then if,
You know, I almost wonder if we do something like that again, maybe we should just buy them from the site because we get stuff at cost,
yeah,
and then use that shipping address instead of having
Well-
them like on hand and then sending them, because
yeah.
that sucks, man. That because
Well,
we have
that's
such an
because it was-
international audience.
Yeah,
It's like,
that was crazy. That like
Yeah.
I said, I have some extra because my extra ones are sitting right there.
mhm.
Because you actually got extra. You did not only the sticker, you got like 4 stickers that I sent. So I will go ahead and awesome. I'll put you on as a mod as well, which is perfect.
Bill's gonna be on the fucking show.
I know, but still afterwards he can be one of my
I know, I'm
mods.
just
So I'll have
I'm
Caroline,
just messing.
Bill, and Laura for my mods, and
You
then
gotta watch Bill. He likes to kick people out quick.
I know that's
don't
why
put up with
that's
no
why it's
bullshit.
nice having him on there.
Like a buddy of mine could come in and just like bust my balls a little bit. And he's like, "Fuck you, dude. You're gone."
Oh yeah,
Just
he's.
kidding.
I mean, when we
Just
had
messing with you, Bill.
there was one we had. Was it when we had Biff on and he just boom? He was.
Oh
boom,
yeah, he
boom.
yeah.
It was like dang. That I mean, you
Yeah.
couldn't. You didn't even. By the time we even got to see
because
the
we let Biff go for a bit.
yeah, and by the time we got to see it, it was like it's gone. It was like
Yeah.
what the heck?
Bill is like the soup Yahtzee.
Well,
I don't want to say the actual word, but
Yeah.
if anybody knows Seinfeld, no soup for
no
you.
soup for you.
That shit was funny. All right, we should wrap it up. It's goddamn, we almost 2 hours and 40 minutes tonight. That's a long one. We haven't gone that long in
No.
a while. So
I'll pay for it tomorrow.
yeah, thank you all for watching and joining us. And I mean, we love you guys. We love hanging out. Every Monday, I get to the point. It's like, God, I'm tired. I just don't. Let's maybe take a week off. And then I set it up. And
It's
I'm
so
like,
I'm
so glad I did. You know,
it's
I'm
so funny
glad
because
I did.
I'll be like on my way home, are we doing a live? I don't know. And then by the time I get, I set it up.
I
I'm like,
hate
okay.
summer and it's
But
so freaking hot
He
here.
needs to go ahead and put it up ahead of time, like on Sunday.
I need to spend more time with the thumbnails for it and stuff too. I just like, yeah. I got a lot of stuff. I just need to get some motivation to get back into.
I think it's
to
just
doing
with
stuff.
summer, everybody kind of slacking a little.
Yeah, and I hate summer. I hate the heat.
Yeah.
I hate the sun.
But like it will be 80. It will be like 80 degrees out, and I'll be in my hammock. And he's like, "Why are you
Yeah,
out
why
here?
are
It's
you
so
out there
hot." And it's
baking?
not that bad, especially if I have the umbrella open. It's
No,
not
it was
that bad.
bad.
No, it wasn't.
It was horrible. It was 90 plus degrees.
It was like no. It was 80 degrees at like 9 o'clock at night.
No.
Yes, it wasn't bad.
No.
Yes, it wasn't bad.
So, all right. Peace out, y'all. Let's do the awkward ending and just get it over with. And we will see you again this weekend sometime on Boo's channel and next Monday on this channel. And maybe a video in between.
Maybe. I
Who am I
never know.
kidding? That ain't going to happen. We all